Well, a very good afternoon to you, and welcome along to Airshow World. And as I'm sure you can see, we're at East Midlands Airport again, and great to have your company with myself and a couple of other guys knocking about, and we'll probably give them a mention just a little bit later. Now then, what are we here for today? Well, I believe it's running a bit early today. That's why I've gone on air around about 10 minutes early. We have the usual for you guys probably, but not for me because I've not filmed it before. I know James he has, and talking of James, he's at the other end of the runway, so what we'll probably do later is put an edited video together of this air bridge cargo jumbo landing. It'll be going right over the top of him. He's at the other end, and I'll get it coming in and taxiing and pretty much the same when it takes off. That's if it all pans out. You just never know with these live shows. Hopefully we will not get these silly storms like we had on Friday. You probably saw, if you saw that, and saw that I put some posts out, and had a couple of comments from a couple of people saying, "Hey, scary, come on, man up, that's not scary, I've been in a tornado." Hey, listen, I tell you, to me, it was scary. A thunderstorm right over the top of you, outside with a tripod and all this kit and what have you. Looking back at it now, I think to myself, wow. I sort of laugh at it now, to be honest, but at the time, I can assure you, it was pretty scary, and if you were watching it live, you could obviously tell by the, the reaction of the voice. Okay, so I'll talk more about that jumbo that's coming in just a little later. Don't forget, in that chat box, put lots of messages in there and I will give you a mention. And on the approach at the moment, we've got this, it's been in the circuit for around about half an hour now. It's a Boeing 737, released by ASL, I believe it is, based in Ireland. But as usual, I always say I am no expert, and there's a lot of very knowledgeable people that tune into this, so if you know anything, just let us know, and I'll have a look at the chat box soon, so keep that chat box going. What he's doing at the moment is just doing a high approach, and you can see that, there we go, and he is pretty high at the moment. Hopefully you get in the sound. You'll probably be hearing the usual cars going by, but also there's not open to the public, but there's a race meeting on just behind me at Donington Park. We're a little bit nearer to Donington Park today where we're filming from, so you'll probably hear that as well. Okay, so don't forget, not edited or anything, this is absolutely live, so what you're getting is warts and all, and probably noise of cars going by and people talking, whatever, but hey, who cares? This is live, and it's great to have you guys out there. So let's see what's going on. Mike Rimmer, good noon all. Yeah, Mike Rimmer, lovely to have the message from you, and pleased you're out there watching. Dream Bandit Gaming, is this real timing? Yeah, it's absolutely live. Maybe a 30-second delay from, but it has to go up to YouTube and then stream out. So probably about 30 seconds behind. I'm not too sure. No, it's not filmed earlier. It's actually live. Paul Vickery, good afternoon. Better weather today. Yeah, absolutely, Paul. Yeah, no doubt you saw Friday's episode when I had to go and literally dive for cover. But it's not looking too bad. Of course, we may get the odd shower because there is a couple of black clouds knocking about, but I don't think it's going to be anything like it was the other day. So, great to have you there. And, I'm sure we've got our usual gang out there who are going to leave us a message very soon. Come on, Mr. Alun. You've not left a message just yet. We're looking for that. Just let us know that you're actually on the live stream. Alun. See, as soon as I say it, the top man is there. Yeah, what a guy. Yep. The main man from Merthyr Tydfil, that's our Alan Jones. Hello, Stuart from NUKS. That's his Facebook group. And if you like anything to do with radio scanning, and talking of which, Fred's knocking about, so you may hear some radio comms. I always give Fred a quick mention because, you know, I know you're not allowed to do live radio comms and what have you, which is, yeah, it's fair enough, but please excuse me if when Fred walks by, he likes to let me know what's going on, so you might hear his radio scanner going from time to time. But, mind you, to put that little note, what I just said, into perspective, when the BBC were here filming live for their plane spotting live last year, they were certainly putting out live radio comms, so you know, you take it as it comes. But let's see what we got. A few ticks and messages going over. Thank you very much. Keep the messages coming this way. So I believe it's, as you can see, we've started around about 10 minutes early today. It's now 2 minutes to 1. So yeah, if you're watching this actual live now, that will tell you it is pretty much live. Probably 30 seconds, as I say, behind. So what have we got? Around about 1:30, they tell me it's arriving earlier. That's the jumbo, the regular Sunday afternoon jaunt for it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Come on, guys. I believe it flies from, is it Hong Kong, goes to Moscow, and then from Moscow to East Mids. And if it does what it usually does, sticks around for a couple of hours, does whatever it has to do here, gets reloaded, and then goes to Leipzig. I think that's what it's been doing over the last few weeks. If I'm wrong, or if it's a different route this time, just let me know. Yeah, please, everybody, feel free. Put a mention in the chat box. Even if you don't know anything about aeroplanes, like me, you know, just put a message in there and I'll say hi, hello, how you doing, what you doing, you're at home, yes, yeah, you're watching a bit of this and watching the Grand Prix or whatever, you know. Are you at Prestwick waiting for that AN 225, I think it is. Yeah, AN 2. My mate right next to me said thumbs up, yeah, you've got it right, which was supposed to go into Prestwick. Now I heard from my good friend Jamesy, who's at the other end of the runway, by the way. I think I've told you that earlier. He told me, don't quote me on this, but it's not actually, it went straight to France. So if anybody made that massive trip up there, I hope it does turn up for you. Anyway, looks like that aeroplane that we were just talking about earlier, that Boeing 737 from Ireland, is just landing. So let's have a little look at that. Got to apologise for the road traffic noise we're getting, because I am literally right next to the road here, okay? But when we put all this together tonight, if James sends me the video of the other end, we'll get it all cleaned up. That's fantastic, you know, I mean, yeah. Sierra and Heifer, hope I got the name correct. Boeing 737 is doing circuits, yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's the baby right now. And it's just landed at the moment. But yeah, that was pretty good, you know, keeping us entertained for the last half an hour while I was setting up. It just kept going round. Not sure what he's doing at the moment. And Janet Lowe. Hello, Janet. Fabulous to have you on here today. Good afternoon, all, she says. And absolute pleasure to have you on here. By the way, while you guys are watching this, and ladies as well, or kids, children, whoever, right? Because obviously it's going all around the world. If you're watching this, do us a massive favour, okay? Just click on share, okay? And share it to whatever Facebook groups or YouTube things or Twitters or whatever. Because the success of this is all down to you guys, okay? If we get more viewers, I will go to more places, do more videos, and do more of these live streams. So I say, the ball's in your court. If you want on that, yeah, please help us out. It's much appreciated. And one of the best ways is to subscribe to Airshow World. And as you subscribe, you should get a message, and it should say something like "Get notifications." If you click on that, each time we go live, you should get a simple message saying, "Hey, that Airshow World crazy man is live." So I'll say it's any help is much appreciated. While it's a little quiet, just waiting for that jumbo jet at the moment, I will have a look at 360 Radar in a minute, and I'll give a plug for 360 Radar and a couple of other people who are helping and supporting this venture that we are trying to put together. Before I do that, I'll just give you a brief of what we're doing in the next couple of weeks. Okay, so obviously today, East Midlands Airport, and it's easy for me because I just pop up and do the filming. We don't live a million miles away, unlike some poor devils who have been to Prestwick. I do hope it turns up for you though, but I don't know. Okay, Wednesday we hope to be at RAF Coningsby, and in the probably late afternoon, early evening. So fingers crossed with that, fingers crossed with the weather. Wednesday, looks like the weather should be okay. Might be the odd shower, but it should be all right. But then later in the week, wow, if you don't like the hot weather, get those shorts out or whatever. It looks like next weekend is going to be an absolute scorcher. Probably even hotter than it was this. Well, we had one day, didn't we? Friday. Yeah. And we all know what happened later on Friday. So that's what we're doing Wednesday. Hopefully RAF Coningsby. If I just pause for a minute, it's because I'm just looking at things and checking the camera and checking everything's working. So I apologise there. Right. Wednesday, RAF Coningsby. Hopefully get some evening videos and what have you, and maybe into the night. Hopefully we may get some good afterburner shots if they power up and do a performance climb. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. Thursday, we're heading down to Mildenhall / Lakenheath, and we'll be around that area for a little while. So if there's anything interesting going on at any point, what I'll do, it won't be like this trip. What I did with this stream, I put a countdown that we were going live within, I think I did a 24-hour warning or something like that. As far as Mildenhall and Lakenheath, I'll probably just go live every whenever something's going on. You get some great stuff in the evening as well. If it's a nice sunset, it looks stunning from Mildenhall, and in the evening you tend to get the C-130s. Normally use a call sign of Strix and what have you, and the usually the Ospreys, V-22 Ospreys. If you've not seen those, as it gets dark, it's a great sight to see. So we'll just see how it all goes. So that's why it's a great idea to, I always say, click on the button for the subscribe, get notifications. All right, nice one. Okay, update from Alan Jones on the AN225. It's 90 minutes from Prestwick. So that's excellent news for those guys up there, because Jamesy was telling me it went straight to France. So I'm really hoping it lands there for you guys and you get to see it. All right, back to the messages. Coming in thick and fast, these messages, so keep them coming. Okay, Michael Webber, are they coming any rare? Anything rare? Well, who knows what's going to turn up. We certainly hope that Jumbo should be here at 1:30 the hour, 1:30, and I'll check what time it is at the moment. I'd guess it's about 25 minutes out, but I'll check on 360 Radar. Oh, hey, I don't need to, because you guys are absolutely brilliant. Paul Vickery, what a guy. And yeah, any information, bring it in. The ABC 747 Airbridge cargo, 747 in other words, is just off the east coast of the UK. Brilliant. Keep the info coming. CS Aviation, wonderful to have you on here, much appreciated. Good afternoon everybody, he says. Well, a very good afternoon to you, sir. Yep. And yeah, Alan, thank you very much. The Airbridge cargo, 38 minutes away from myself, all right. Andres, oh, you do this on purpose, don't you? Give me these difficult names, you know, and you know very well I'm going to get it wrong. Andres Wilkes, yeah, sorry about that. PM kilometers, all right. He's gonna hate me for that. I'm not taking the mickey, honestly. But yeah, another great thing, and you don't have to do this, but it's always lovely to know whereabouts you guys are, where you're watching from, yeah, what part of the world or what part of the country, you know, doesn't matter. It's not all about aeroplanes, you know. What's the weather like? What are you doing? You know, let us know about Lewis Hamilton. Anything, you know. It's all. I should certainly give you a mention. Okay, talking of mentions, I was talking about the 360 radar, which I'm going to have a sneak peek at right now. And good friend of mine, Phil Rice, he actually runs 360 radar. And I was speaking to him the other day, and I said, hey, it's okay to mention you guys. He said, absolute pleasure, no problem at all. And I've been sharing my own virtual radar server with the 360 radar for about I don't know, 4 years, maybe even longer. Time goes so quick. But whatever. If you do share your virtual radar server, I'm probably talking double Dutch to some people, and I'll explain more about it in a second, okay? But if you do share, you then get free access to this fantastic resource. And in other words, what it does, it lets you know where nearly all the aircraft are. Even if they're not showing their positions, they use something clever, which I'm not going to go into because I'll bore the hell out of you. But basically what it is, it's called MLATing. And it lets you know where, providing they're sending out their signal, it'll let you know. Somebody's phoning me. I do apologise for this. Go away! I can't take the calls at the moment. Sorry about that. Where was I? 360 radar, of course, yes. So, yeah, it's a fabulous resource, and you can see where all the civil aircraft are. And there's a filter in there. So if you just want to see, say, military aeroplanes, you can put that little filter on, and it will just filter out all the civil stuff, which I haven't today, because I want to know where the civil aeroplanes are. But if you just wanted to watch military aircraft, know where they were, it will let you know. But not every aircraft. Don't get us wrong, not every aircraft will show their position. Okay. So it's good. In fact, for anybody that's into aeroplane, when I was a kid, if we'd have had something like this, wow, it would have been a dream. All I had in those days was a Sharp VHF radio. And I thought that was absolutely wonderful at the time. And if you're wondering what that helicopter is that's just taken off, that's the Helimed, which looks good with that yellow in this bit of sunlight with the cloud at the back. But it's one of those things you never like to see going up. Well, it's certainly going to help somebody, but it always makes you think, what is it going to? But anyway, we won't dwell on that at all. At the end of the runway, you'll notice there's that Boeing 737 that's down there. It looks like it's just waiting down there, so that will probably go back in the circuit. We will wait and see. He's not actually showing at the moment on the radar screen, and I'm sure you can hear the radio there. That's my good friend Fred. He's just got a little bit too close to me at the moment, so I do apologise about you hearing the radio transmissions. And for anybody that is really into your airplanes, into your aeroplanes, or helicopters as that was that just went up. Okay, its call sign is Helimed 54. In other words, HLE 54, and the registration is Golf/Tango Alpha Alpha Sierra. The Derbyshire, Leicestershire and Rutland Air Ambulance. Okay, we're keeping our eyes on the skies as usual. Meanwhile, back down at the ranch, let's see what's happening in the chat box. Wow, yeah, okay. Andrew Austin, your dinner is ready. Your dinner is served, sir. Talking of which, I'll tell you what, yeah, I didn't get a chance to get anything to eat, so thank you for that. Yeah. Got a gentleman, Abin Manier, I do apologise, I'm terrible. He's saying a good night or good evening from Indonesia. So that's very nice to have you on here. So don't forget, whoever you are, wherever you are, leave a message there. Don't be shy. I mean, some people are can be a bit, I don't know, shy about putting a message on here. It's absolutely no problem. Nobody, I promise you, will criticise you on here. Okay. It's not like some of these things you sometimes see on Facebook where you're scared to put a photograph or anything like that. As far as I'm concerned, anything, you know, just enjoy what you do. That's the most important thing. I had a couple of comments about being scary on Friday, but water off a duck's back. You know, just enjoy what you do. That's me preaching, trying to tell myself that, you know. Okay, I'm sure you heard that from Fred. That 737 is clear for takeoff, so we'll just let you watch that. And up we go. Obviously very light, but of course he's just well, he has been staying in the circuit, so let's hope that's what he keeps doing. And how about that blue sky? So I'm just getting a bit dizzy with the moving the camera around. Sorry, we lost it for a second there. That's what you get when you're right at the end of the runway. So yes, when that jumbo takes up, but I'm all set up now, so I won't be moving. So on these sort of things, as I say, it's not edited. As you all can tell, it's all warts and all. But there we go, that's what you get. And that gives an idea exactly whereabouts we are. And that's why you get in the road noise, because we're very close. There we go, they're right underneath me. But it's a good spot. If I was filming this and I wanted to edit it, yeah, I'd be very frustrated by the sound of the cars. But say on things like this, as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter. It all adds to the atmosphere of exactly what's going on here at East Mids Airport. Well, plenty of people are currently watching the show, so that's really appreciated. And whoever you are, whatever you are, put a message in that chat box. I'll give you a mention as fast as I can, and say hi. And at least I know you're watching and listening, and hopefully enjoying all the effort that we put into doing these for you. Of course, I was talking about, I put the wrong name out earlier. I think it's Philip Lee that does 360 radar. So if I did get that wrong earlier, I do apologise. Which I probably did, yeah. I'm the Murray Walker of the the aviation world. That's what happens when it's live. You just, hey, you let it flow, have a bit of fun. That's what this is about, having a little bit of fun. And that's the best way to live your life. Just enjoy every day and enjoy what you do. That's the most important thing. Going to give a mention right now to another good friend out there. That's my good buddy Rick King. And Rick has had a bit of a bad time recently, won't go into that, but he's got this amazing resource. Now, if you're into, quite a lot of people who are into the aviation, aeroplanes and what have you, the next thing to be interested normally is listening to where you know, on the radio, where are these aeroplanes? You know, it's and it can be a really fun hobby. Now, but how do you get to know all the frequencies? Well, Rick has produced this absolutely well, he's done two things. Well, lots of things actually, and it's getting bigger and better all the time. He's got a website, and it's known as the UK Airband Frequency Guides. Now, if you Google that, yeah, it will take you to his webpage, and it will tell you all about it. But basically, what is produced, it came out in February, so it's got all the latest frequencies for the airports. But it's not just the civil airports, it's the military airports, everything, the whole lot. Yeah, so he's done this excellent book, but it doesn't stop just there. What else he has done? He's done this excellent computer program, but it's also accessible via the internet as well, and it's called Squawker. Now, if you download that, you have to subscribe to it, but sorry, you have to pay for it, but it's next to nothing. But you can then run off that and just do a search, and it comes up with all the latest frequencies. But yeah, it's fantastic to have the book when you're out and about in the field, like I am right now. Yeah, just check that. Oh yeah, have I got that? But if you've got the access to the internet, what Rick does, and he puts hours and hours and hours of work, and there's people out there, you know, letting him know any new frequencies and all this sort of thing, right? He does an update every Saturday morning, so that comes out. So that's a great resource and a big plug to a good friend of mine. So yeah, good on you, Rick, and Keep it up. There we go. Nice one, Rick. And up we go again. Well, it's certainly keeping us entertained. There's no doubt about that. So keep it up, keep in the circuit. Right, here we go. Panning back to what's going on at the end of that runway, because the last thing we want to do is miss out on that jumbo. We'll have a look, or I'm sure somebody might have put a message in the chat box. So I'll have a quick look and check that everything is actually all running. Keep those messages coming. It's an absolute pleasure to keep giving you a plug, a mention. And I said earlier, if you're watching this, please share it many places. It's the success of doing these, it's all down to you guys, okay? If we get enough viewers and it gets popular enough, I will make the effort to get out a little bit more. Which is exactly what we're going to be doing next week. RF Coningsby, all being well, Wednesday afternoon / evening, from Thursday down at Mildenhall and Laken Heath. Can I, this was a message came in a while ago, probably busy doing other stuff. Can I turn that to do the Piper? Sorry, I missed that for you. I don't know, Andrew Austin. Is this 737 doing calibration trials? I've no idea, but hey, a lot of knowledgeable people on here, so they may be able to give you the answer. So, yep, keep them coming. Yeah, I'll absolutely correct Mondo, my boy. Yeah, that's what you have to do. Just enjoy every day. 737 coming, yeah. Rick King, yep. Oh, that's all right, Rick. Hey, credit where credit's due. That's what we say, isn't it? And you know, I am so impressed by it's fantastic, that book as well, just to have it next to it, because you haven't always got internet access. I know something, as soon as it's printed, it can be out of date, but what Rick did, it was perfect timing. Came out in February after the frequencies, military frequencies, a lot of them at the bases changed on the 5th of back on the 5th of December. Yep. Al Jones wants to say hello, Mr. Ging. Thanks, Michael. Weber, the Edbridge Cargo 747 is about 20 minutes out, and he sent that me. That was just a minute ago. He sent that message to you. Thank you. Base leg for the 737. Okay, I'll have a look. Obviously, somebody's got to listening to Fred. And not too many people milling about today, which is great, but I've got a real nice gentleman stood right next to me, and that's Brendan, and he's keeping his eyes in the skies with his binoculars. It's a real nice gentleman. In fact, I saw him as I was going past around about 11:30 today, and he kindly told me that the jumbo that we're here to see was, I don't know if you can hear me, but loud motorbike. But yes, he kindly told me that the jumbo was going to be about 1 hour early. So many thanks for that. Ooh, the boo. Ooh, the boo. Is that how you say it? Okay. But anyway, yeah, he's letting us know that that 737 is on finals. Now, at the moment, I've got the sun sort of, don't look at the sun, almost behind me, so it's making it a bit difficult to see, but there we go. Let's keep that pointing in that direction. The other end of the runway, we have young Jamesy. I've told you many times about Jamesy. It's all good. He's a good guy. Strong as a horse. He can hold a video camera in his hand for 3 hours. I can't. Absolutely cannot. That's why you'll see the camera go a bit shaky every now and again, because of, I explained the other day about the image stabilizer. But anyway, let's do a bit of concentrating and see what we've got with this baby. So I'm going to keep tight in until we lose it. And I'm going to walk round, and then we'll just go back in. There we go. And that is literally because we are so close to the end of the runway. And of course, if we were doing a proper video on that and it was all edited, yes, you'd cut all that out and just go paste them, put them together. But that's what we get when we are absolutely live. And do you know what? I really like this live stuff. It's quite good fun. It's the you never know whether you're going to get a bolt out of the blue with those lightning storms. If you haven't seen, or if you weren't tuned in on Friday night, watch it back. You'll see it was crazy. It really was. Part one, I've posted it around to a few places, but if you can't find it, just go to Airshow World, and I think it's the latest video that's on there. But anyway, yeah, we had to pack up for part one because the thunderstorm just got too bad. We got absolutely soaked. Right, so is this the jumbo that's on the finals there? No. So I could just see some lights in the sky. Let's have a look, see how things are going in the chat room. Or the chat box. We won't call it chat room because it's a chat box that comes up and everybody can talk about. Thanks, Jamesy. Don't know if you're actually watching in between. If you are, James, leave a message in the YouTube box. And yeah, it looks like his landing, and he'll probably taxi round. Whether he's going to call it a day, only time will tell. Thanks, Alan. ABC 747, about 17 minutes out. Paul Vickery says ABC passing Sheffield. Right. I will have a look in just a moment. Actually, do you know, that's a standard aeroplane coming in. It's a Jet 2. So there we go. When you're filming straight down the runway, you can't tell till they turn. I just checked. Jet 2, wasn't it, that? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. And of course, if we had the, which I will look, the 360 radar, we'll know where he's been, where he's going, and what he's been doing. Sound really nosy, don't we? Anyone got flight radar? Yeah, well, as I say, I use 360 radar, but they're all good. They're all good. I'm not going to knock any of them. It's all of them. They're a really good resource. It's just that my favourite, because I upload to it, is 360 radar. There we go. Ops 2 just went by, gave us a nice wave. So thank you very much, sir. I used to go round in those vehicles, the Ops vehicles. I had a friend, Glenn, and must be going back about 20 years, something like that. And I used to do filming for East Midlands Airport, so they used to arrange for me to do that. So, and if you want to see any of those videos, here's a plug. I've got to do the plug, haven't I? Hey, it's all part of the business. Okay, yeah, if you want to see any of those videos, they're all on the YouTube channel. I think they're on the first page under civil aircraft. You'll see it. You know, it's great stuff. Yeah, these sort of shots you could never normally get. There's a Ryanair popped in. Because, yeah, we're filming from, wow, places you just love to get to. It was really good fun. And Glenn at the time, he was the Ops 1 and scaring the birds and whatever. When I say scaring the birds, you know, mind you, he used to do both of that, I think. Yeah, he was a great guy, good friend. And yeah, if you're out there listening at all or whatever, get in touch. It was good days. I'm keeping that camera pointed in that direction so we don't miss anything. Lots of noise at the moment. Don't know whether the microphone is picking it up, but right behind me we have got, I'll turn that way, literally right behind me is Donington Park. It's a great place. Okay, on finals right now. If any of you guys have got 360 radar or something similar actually running, if you click on the and it's been running for a while, the fancy patterns that this Boeing 737 has been making, looks like a ball of wool. I liked the pattern that Qantas jet made the other day that a lot of people posted. It went up for its final time and it did a kangaroo in the sky. And up and over. back we go. When I say it did a kangaroo in the sky, it's like when you're looking at these virtual radar servers that are so many different ones online. But when you click on the actual aircraft, what it does, it shows you whereabouts it's been and what have you, and it leaves a trail behind it. And some of them look pretty cool. I do remember. I think it was last year. There was an AWACS, and it was down near Merthyr Tydfil way, and I'm sure he was doing it just for our friend Al. But anyway, it did a pattern that was quite rude. Leave it to your imagination. Right, we're keeping our eyes open at the moment because we're checking out that jumbo. It's the Airbridge Cargo Boeing 747, and for anybody that hasn't got the resource and you want to know more info about it, the registration of the aircraft today is Victor Quebec hyphen Bravo Foxtrot Uniform VQ hyphen BFU. So and is currently at just under 6,000 feet, descending near, getting close to Nottingham. So don't think we will see it, but what you will see if you look over that way is that 737 who's been nicely in the circuit for pretty much all of the transmission today. Right, let's have a look at this chat box, see what's happening there. Yay! Absolutely. Well, you could say it on it. I'm not going to say it live, right? But Alan, you saw it as well, my boy. Yeah. Well, I had my virtual radar server running, and I've got a friend who lives at Bristol, and we picked it up on our system, and that's exactly what he drew. Yep, he knows his stuff, does Al. Nice one, mate. Just making sure we've not missed anything on here. Whoa, I like the sound of that. And Andrew Austin, right? So possibly later in the year, RAF Marine are due to get United States Marine Corps F-35Ss for a deployment. That would be cool. That would be very good. So, who knows? Fingers crossed. I know everything's a bit difficult at the moment, and if you have been having a bad time, or if you still are, I hope doing things like this helps. I know, especially earlier in the pandemic, guys going out there, like I can never, Jeremy or whatever his name is, there's a gentleman that does this, and there's lots of people that do this sort of thing, do live streams. It's been giving people a view of what's actually going on outside, because some people who I really feel for weren't able to get out at all for quite a long time. So yeah, good on you guys. Ooh da boo. Right, says the 737. Yeah, that's, I was a bit late saying that. But anyway, 2,000 feet, 210 knots, squawk 4550 is what he's using. Right, and Brendan has just pointed out to me that the we can actually see the jumbo now. So I'm going to have a good look. I can't see it at the moment. Oh, yep. Yep, we can see that. So let's have a good look. Now, if we look, see the 737 that's just come in, just above there. There we go. So what I'm going to do, we're going to get a shot of both of them. I'm not going to follow this one round. Just let that go out of shot. You'll hear him give us a good old blast as he goes over. Listen. And as you can see, at the moment, the jumbo's still a good way out, but the visibility is really good today. And so we zoomed right in. Still a long way off, but it's such a huge plane, so we do get to see it quite early. So see who's having a on the chat. And there's a bit of action going on now, obviously, with that jumbo coming in. So obviously Fred has just popped over to see us. Don't know if you can hear his radio at all on this stream. I can hear it blasting over, but I don't know whether it's being picked up anyway. Alan. Al Jones says, ask Fred to stand closer.
Contact 1363, Roger, contact East Midlands Tower 124.005. No, 124.005, contact 1363.
So come on, do some sharing right now on those groups. Let's get some people seeing this. Well, that really is a lovely sight to see, isn't it? Superb. I kept quiet while it was coming in, so you could all... I mean, you can't hear it I can just hear the engine in the background, but it's very quiet. I noticed the other week, but we should get blasted by the noise when it takes off. I'll keep quiet for a moment because I think we are just picking the sound of the jumbo up a bit. Might have just zoomed in a bit too much then, sorry about that. That wasn't the jumbo, that was a motorbike. Sorry. Right, sorry about the fast zoom out. Okay, see what's going on. Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, Al, did you capture those straight off the video? So Al just sent me 3 fantastic pictures. I'd love to know where you got those from. He'll reply in a second. You can reply in the chat for me, please. They are fabulous. I'd like to know where you got those from. Wow, I tell you, I'm not complaining about the sun. It's gone very warm. David EC Frost looking good. Yeah, I didn't do the 737 coming in obviously this time because I'm concentrating on that. It looks fantastic in that bit of beautiful sunlight that was on it. The colour of that, the white and the blue, that really does look nice when the sun's out. I know we did a video, it's on the YouTube. Did a video, James did it, I edited it, put it out about 3 weeks ago I believe, and sky was as black behind, but the sun was shining on it. It looked quite stunning. Whoa, Al, it's stunning. Yeah, I mean, so Al literally just sent me some photographs on Messenger, and I thought, wow, look at those pictures, they're brilliant. And he captured them off the video that we're doing live, so it's obviously working. Yeah, put it full screen and did 3 screenshots of them. Well, that's excellent. Yeah, I'm quite taken back by that. So obviously the system is working, which is good. Don't forget, share as much as you want, okay? Sometimes I get messages from people saying, is it okay to share this? Yeah, just do it, okay? More people that watch this, the more I can go out and do a bit of filming. Stu final. Right, so Deboo, you saying the 737 is on fine, or he's finished for the day? Let's have a look. Let's have a look down there. I think he's taxied. He's taxiing down. We'll have a quick look at that. I'll go back to the jumbo again in a minute. Let's see what my main man says. hello, Sue. How nice to... Sue, how do you do? Yes. Anyway, Sue Emberson, wonderful to have you on there. And yeah, big shout out to you. Anybody, just say hello, right? It's brilliant. Don't feel, don't hide behind anything. Just say hi, and honestly, I'll make you feel welcome. I promise you. So, hi, how are you doing? Hope you're okay. Lots of love from Sue. Oh no, she says from Sue. Thank you very much. That's very nice. Love watching. Sue also says, love watching your videos. Fantastic. Well, it's great to hear that. Because, as I was saying earlier, it makes it all worthwhile. There's nothing worse than putting a live stream out, but I can tell the amount of effort that does go in. It's a lot of effort that goes into this, and it's a lot of research. I'm still testing all the systems. Okay, this is only the third time going live. Last Wednesday, Friday. We all know about Friday, and of course, today it's the third time. Stay tuned for next week though, and subscribe, Airshow World, click the get notifications, and you'll know when we're live. Simple as that. Yes, next week, hope to do, pretty sure we're going to do it, Wednesday, RAF Coningsby, late afternoon into the evening. Hopefully we'll get some evening flying. Thursday, we'll then head down to Mildenhall / Lake and Heath, and I'll be down there for a little while. So yes, so I'm just getting the camera ready for that. We'll be down there for quite a while. So if you have subscribed with those important notifications, because I'll be going live at any time, right? Because you never know what's going to happen at those places. Could be nothing for a long period of time. So I'm not going to keep talking for hours on end. Oh, that's what I'm doing now. No, but seriously, it can be periods of nothing. So it's a good idea to do that. Get the notifications. Okay. And up we go. What I'm going to do, I'm not going to pan through on this because we've done it loads of times. I'm just going to let it go over the top. Here we go. There we go, that'll do. So, of course, if we were editing a video together, what we would do, quickly turn around, get it turning, which looks quite spectacular to be honest, but we've done it quite a few times. But what makes it look nice is because there's a beautiful blue sky right behind me, and that's why the temperature's gone up. Talking, if you've only just tuned in, yeah, later next week they're promising 30 plus degrees again, so yeah, be warned, it's going to be hot. Staff's Rail, I think it is. I think that one is from Milan. The other's still doing circuits. Really? Right. Do you know, I think you're right there, because down there you might be able to see better than me, because you've got your big TVs and all the rest of it. Is that the white thing right in the centre of the... in fact, I'll tell you what, I'm going to ask Brendan. Brendan, at the end of the runway, just there, what's the white thing just there? It turned when that aircraft went down there. Can you see? So I've got Brendan who's just going to have a look at something for me. Talking of looking at things, there we go. This is where we are. There's a bit of a bank there. There's a couple of kids knocking about. That young chap mountain climbed literally up that bank. Well done. There's no way I could do that. Well done. Hey, by the way, kids, don't think of doing roly-polies down there. Right, Brendan.
What was it you wanted?
Yeah, see, right at the very end of the runway, right, over to the right-hand side. Well, what's the white thing there? Is that an aircraft, or is it just some building or something? No, it's not. Okay, no problem. Okay, yeah, it looks a bit too boxy, doesn't it? Okay, thank you very much. It's okay. Now, listen, this is not Fred. Do not think this is Fred, because it's not, okay? Fred is a bit further away. But yeah, just I was panning round to show you the sort of location. Let's go around, and real nice chap just here. This is Brendan from just... Whoops, sorry about that. Yeah, he just went off for a second. Yeah. Is well and truly cooked because of the sun. We hope the sun stays out. But that's our Brendan there, and he's taking a few photographs. So we'll have to see if he's got a Facebook page, whether he posts any of these pictures, because yeah, I'd imagine he got some absolute crackers, as they say, of that air bridge jumbo. I bet he got some nice pictures of that. Yeah, I bet he did. Yeah, because the sun was excellent. I shall find out from him later if he's got a somewhere where he posts his pictures. Lots of messages. Let's have a look. Good afternoon, all watching from Warwick in Warwickshire. That's Phil Tovey. Phil, you were on Friday night, I'm sure you were, and yeah, great to have you back on here. LJ Annister 76. Hey up, duck. I can remember sitting up the airport. Yeah, it was Castle Donington Airport. Then, yeah, well, I remember it too when we had, when we were kids, with transistor radio, listening to the pilots and all that. You're absolutely right. Well, I'm really glad you put that message there, and it says 76, and that's interesting as well, because that summer of 76, hey, you kids out there, or people of only people of a certain age will remember that summer of 76. It was amazing. Oh, brilliant. Only probably beaten by the one a couple of years ago. But anyway, legendary. And that summer, I spent, because I was only a kid, spent my days going from where I lived over near Galeville. Oh, where? Oh, that's Fred, yeah. Over Leicestershire way, you know. And about 10 miles away. And every day I'd be cycling over to the airport, going up to the little cafe area. You tried doing that now. We had Lily, as... that gentleman just said in the chat box, with your little transistor radio. Mine was the Sharp, this little Sharp thing. Fantastic. I was as proud as punch of it. You had to manually tune it to one channel. Great days, but a lot more sophisticated now. And I was saying earlier on the transmission, some of you might have missed it. Wow, you just dream of having these things that if we could have had them then, you know. We were, yeah, we know where the planes are and what have you. Okay, Paul Vickery, thanks for the info on that. ASL airline coming in from Madrid. Well, LJ Annister 76, because he says A up, me duck. I mean, yeah, you gotta, well, you from Nottingham maybe, Colville, yeah, yeah. So that's how I talk around here. Go A up, me duck. You all right? So yes, let me know whereabouts you're from, young man. Oh, Paul, yeah, we've just done that one from Paul. Just checking through in case. I've missed any messages. Yeah, Jay Hall, when is she departing? Well, let's have a look, shall we? I've got to keep my eye at the end of the runway, just in case we miss anything. Let's have a zoomy-doomy, because that's what you all want to see, isn't it? Okay, should be able to see what's going on with the cargo doors. Over the last few weeks, it's been around for about 2 hours. Okay, but you just never know. Last week, I believe it came in later. I'm sure somebody will. I wasn't here, but I did notice when it took off. It was, I think it was as late as 7 o'clock. But I'm sure it came in later in the day. So I certainly hope it's not till as late as that today. Just keep going back up these messages because I really don't want to miss anybody. Hector L, great plane. It certainly is. I love it. So these messages are coming in a bit late now, but at that particular time when these all came in, we were a little busy. Okay, so yeah, I mean it's great to know there's a few ladies that tune in and watch the aircraft stuff. Yeah, Al asks. Okay, Al. Yeah, hopefully I should still be here for the departure. I know. I think James is going to join us a little later. That's James, who is at the other end of the runway. Okay, what we're going to do is going to move just a second. Hope you're not getting too dizzy, and just show you a few people. There's a chap over there looking down the runway, and several people enjoying the lovely bit of sunshine. Just as the sun goes behind the clouds. So, yeah, what could be better? We shall keep that just there for a little bit longer. Just going to check the 360 radar because we have a final follow by. Okay, so the usual looks like it is just coming through. Yeah, right. LJ Anister is from Misham. Just past. Hey, I know where I should be doing a Zoosets, mate. No problem. Well, it's an absolute pleasure to have you on here, my man. Whoops. Come on, stay where you are. Like, well, that's how they say it in Colville, you know, posh Colville, or hey up from Colville, like yeah. I'm not going to go into any of that. I've got some great stories, but hey, for another day, another chapter, another dollar. Right, let's see what we're going to do with this baby. Now, at the end of the runway, if Fred comes over, we might find what we have over there. Looks like, is it a Ryanair? Not. We'll be taking off pretty soon. Yeah, I think it's a Ryanair. In fact, Fred's just popped back to see us.
1554, runway 27, clear to land, wind 220 degrees, 9 knots. Okay, I'll put down otherwise to show that contact 1554.
Hey, time to be cheeky. You know, I still haven't had anybody donate that can of Coca-Cola, you know, on the yeah, if you do feel really generous and you're enjoying this and you do want to donate anything, hey, please feel free. There's a button somewhere, and you can do that sort of thing. Hey, but nothing silly, just a can of Coke. That's cool. I'm as thirsty as anything. Port Vickery, Jet 2 from Malaga, 18 minutes out. Right, we shall be keeping our eyes on the prize for that, young man. Okay, touchdown any second.
Yeah, understand for us. Unfortunately, one of our trainees didn't sit. Offload. Roger, just hold position, please, because it might be on one of the northern stands, but I'll get back to you very shortly. Okay, thank you.
I've got a really nice breeze blowing due west, so it's keeping the legs nice and cool. But on the downside, it is blowing the tripod a little bit. So sorry about that little bit of bumpiness. What I am going to do though is I'm going to, if everything goes a little bit wobbly just for the moment, please forgive me. What I'm going to do is just take the camera off the tripod for this takeoff. Okay, so excuse the bumpiness for a minute and hope everything doesn't go wrong. Right, let's have a look. There we go. Sorry for making you a bit dizzy. But I might have explained before, as soon as you take this camera off the tripod and you're holding it handheld, it just becomes a totally different it's amazing. The image stabilizer on this is brilliant. I recommend it. It's the Sony AX53. Brilliant for handheld, but not particularly great on a tripod. And of course, for transmissions like this, you're going to be on a tripod for most of the time. You're never going to hold. I mean, it's a light camera, but just doing this hurts my arms. Anyway, up we go. There's the Ryanair. I'm sure that's what it is. Right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to zoom right out. Alright, you can see the view behind us. Over there, to give you an idea, that's where Donington Park is, and probably picking the sound of the picking the sound of the cars or motorbikes that are going round. Okay, bit of wobbly, here we go. Let's put her back on the tripod, and there we have it. Right, I hope you're still with us. I know there's something else coming again from Malaga, but we'll just let you guys see what the cargo boys are up to with that jumbo over there. Right, time to have a check on what's going on. Okay. Poor Vickery, it was like dodgems. Yeah, it is, mate. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's what you get. It's what's and all, not edited or anything like that. How can it be? It's live. There's only one camera, so we can't switch to another one who's doing something else. But I think that's all. Normally when I do videos, I am so critical about doing the editing and what have you. But for this sort of thing, hell, anything goes, you know, enjoy it. It's sort of, I think it all adds to the atmosphere, but okay, and especially talking to all you guys out there, it's excellent. Yep, that Ryanair just all went up. Ah, excellent. Oodaboo. And even let us all know what the registration was for that. Hey, I don't do registration, you know, I'm not, no. But it was EI-EBX. I'm going to have to get a drink in a minute. This is it's getting warm, man. Okay. Banging 410s. No storms today. Woohoo! Yeah, exactly, my boy. I agree with that. In fact, I tell you what, I'm going to ask my friend over here, Brendan, if he can do me a favour. Could you get me that bottle there on the bike? Could you get me that drink off the bike, please? Yeah, it's all right. It's just going to. I can't move too far. If I move too far, I could get all disconnected. There we go. What a man! What a man! Don't fall backwards. He's on a slope here. Thank you. There we go. And for anybody watching, that is, there you go, it's a drink bottle. That is not Coca-Cola, all right? Just letting you all know. There's no Coca-Cola at the moment. Cheers. Wow. Sorry about the slurping noise. Oh, that's lovely, that is. You know, it's lovely and warm. Warm orange squash. So, looking at the jumbo over there. There we go. I mean, normally that vehicle that's going by, that lorry that's going by, right, you go, oh, that's big, but hey, look at it, absolutely dwarfed by the jumbo jet. Just shows you how big they are. Such a shame they're retiring most of the civilian ones. It's Manchester was a real treat to go up there and see lots of them. So come on, keep the messages coming, guys, and don't forget, share this stream all over the place, many places as you can think of, and everything's all appreciated. Making sure we don't miss anything. I know I was supposed to give Fred, who has his airband radio thing, whatever it is, and he bobs by every now and again. We were given some of these aerials, and I haven't. He's too far away at the moment to be able to show you, but they are absolutely fantastic. They're made by. Do you know? I can't remember his name for the life of me, but it's called Broadsword, and yeah, I admit they're not the nicest looking of aerial. They're like a black thing, and you have to be careful you don't poke your eyes out. Don't poke your eye out, missus. But I will honestly tell you, they are the best aerial I have ever put on a radio before, and so I gave them to Fred, and he jumps up and down about them. He said they're absolutely brilliant. So yeah, recommend those by Broadsword. I can only recommend what I've used them, and yeah, I thoroughly like them. But don't poke your eye out, and they're not chrome or anything like that, like these other ones. But you wouldn't want to poke your eyes out with one of those either. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Okay, what have we got? Paul Vickery, Jet 2,000 feet. and descending, and I can see it in the background. And also we've got one taxiing out as well. So what more could we ask for? Let's have a look. Have a quick look at the one taxiing down. Fred, by the way, with one of those broadsword aerials on, has just popped back to say hi. So he's down there. You can probably hear him.
Basic service, you are clear to transit. On track Nottingham, not above altitude 3,000 feet via Park, QNH 101.
Well, with my eyes, I can definitely see, and it must be your Jet 2 that. Let's have a look. Who was saying? Yeah, Paul. Yeah, Paul, guy who puts lots of comments on it, and it's brilliant. Keep it coming, because you know, obviously I'm going to miss things, and he keeps us well informed. Now, yes, Paul says, yeah, the Jet 2000. So that is obviously what's coming in right now. All right, Michael Weber, I will be right back. Just going to see the AN225. Yeah, okay. Let me know how they're getting on with their stream up there. Jim, Jeremy, whatever his name is, I can't remember. Adrian M. Hello. Yes, and a smiley face. Yeah, put some smiley faces on and stuff like that. It makes me smile. Okay, Phil Rice, best twig ever. Oh, they brought it. Yeah, I think they're great. Hey, drop that down. Thank you. Yeah, I can only recommend what I've used, and I had at one point I had one of these huge, massive, big. Oh, it's big. It was big. I had a real big one, right? It was chrome, and I put that on one of my scanners. But the problem was, right? It's so big. Don't put anything like that on to a portable scanner like a Uniden BC 3500, which is what I've got, or a lot of people now, because you can't get those anymore, a lot of people are getting these 125s. Great radio. Problem is with those, they only store 500 frequencies, and that would be absolutely no good for me whatsoever, because I go all over the country. There you go. Two of the same, two Jet 2s. So there just wouldn't be enough capacity on there. But if you're just going to the odd one or two places, absolutely perfect, because that's what you can get nowadays. But they cover the military range. That's the important thing. But be warned, don't put anything too big and heavy onto your scanner, because inside the radio, right, is where the aerial side is soldered on to the board. You put anything too heavy, like those huge, great big things, which I used to have, and it'll break it. It'll break the contacts inside, and that's what happened to me. So be warned. The broadsword ones, they're really light. They don't look the best, but they work a real treat. And say, I can only say what I've experienced. Yeah, I put it on, and compared to what I normally used, it was astounding. But of course, nothing's going to be as good as an outside antenna on your house way up high. But, that is the secret of any radio communication. Height is your best friend, because of course it's a clear line of sight using VHF and UHF. Okie dokie, so here goes the Jet 2. So if you got a quick glimpse of my menu then, and I don't mean the Chinese menu either. I'm not stop talking about food. Okay, Dodgems time. Let's go back. Yeah, I like that analogy. When I'm moving it about, yeah, it's like being on the when you take the camera off the tripod. I like it. All right, messages time. Come on, keep the messages coming. Keeps us all entertained. Everybody loves it. Okay, Phil Rice, are you at different end of the runway today, Stewie? Okay, well, I'm at the same, taking the aircraft on 27, yep, so they're coming straight towards me. Racetrack right behind me, but yeah, it is a slightly different. If I tell you what, I'll show you for sure. There you go, a couple of people walking by. There you go, gives a wave. No, okay. Where I was on Friday and Wednesday was just over there. Okay, there. Yes, near where that car is right now. That's where we were. So I've moved a bit further along here because you really do get a good view of the runway. Slightly to the side, as you can see, of the approach lights, which would make, I mean, it's difficult enough for, as you've obviously noticed, when I'm panning when they go over the top. I wouldn't normally follow them because it just makes rubbish video, and it's and it's difficult to do, to say the least, you know. And I do silly things like hitting the menu button. So what I'll mainly concentrate is just the straight head-on shots. Once I've done that, I might spin around, and especially with the jumbo, we'll see. Might take it off, do it hand over, but I don't want to mess everything up. Adrian M, we are based in Melbourne, Australia. Jeez, you're joking me. Wow, what's the must be what? 2 o'clock, half 2, 3 o'clock in the morning over that part of the world. Wow, can't you sleep, man? Hey, let us know. Let us know what's happening in Australia. Put more info in there. So it's nice to see you there. Adrian oh, I see. So he's saying my wife needs her airport fix as she works for Singapore Airlines and has been working from home for months due to COVID. Thanks for the mention. It's an absolute pleasure. I say a big thank you to you for tuning in and watching, and say hi to your good lady wife, and hope things improve. And don't forget, I will keep saying it, share this around as much as possible right now while it's live. Okay, what will happen at the end of this, when we finish the stream, you can watch some of them back. You know, you can just skip through and get to where the jumbo took off, and where the jumbo landed, and it'll take off. You can skip through to all of that, but if you want a bit of a laugh, just have a look at what we did on Friday night, when the bear here, me, got absolutely scared of the thunderstorm. Hey, it was crazy. All right, now listen, talking of crazy, right, we got a guy over here, right, who's going to give you a wave. Now this isn't Fred, but he's as bad as Fred. There you go. What a crazy man he is, right? Now, he's not got it. He doesn't need his 30-foot step ladders today. All he needs is just that. Look what he's got. Would you stand on something that close to a bank like that? But I don't think he doesn't need to stand on that anyway. He's just putting all his kit on there. But that's our Jamesy over there. Now James does some filming for us, and he's just going to take a bow. There you go. That's James, wonderful chap, and he's the guy I keep talking about. Yeah, say hello.
Hi there, I'm James.
That's our James. Yeah, put your hat on. Let's have a look at that. Let's a posh hat. Hey, what does it say on it? Let's have a look. What does it say? Seagulls. No, he's got a real posh one. So he's a bit close because I've not got the focus. set that close, so he went a bit out of focus. But I will tell you, that is not a bad thing for James to go out of focus. You don't want to see him too. He's smiling away. Oh, but it's all good fun, and James is a very, very good friend of mine, and hopefully we'll get some videos on Wednesday nights, yeah?
Yes.
All being well. How did you get on down the other end of the runway? Yeah. Well, if you send, the jumbo through to me, the usual way, I'll put the two together.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah. Okay. And see what it looks like. Let's have a look. Right, you're joking. Adrian M says it's 11:20. It's 11:25, mate. So he lives in Australia. Okay. Yeah. So thanks for that, Adrian. 11:25. Banging for 10S. It's 9:25 a.m. here in Michigan. Wow, certainly getting all over the world, isn't it? Okay, we've got one here from Paul Vickery. Ryanair FR9184. That's the call sign. It's due in from Alicante in 20 minutes. So it's 20 minutes away. Okay, keep the info coming. Keep it coming. The most important thing is get this sharing. We want to see more people watching Airshow World. Okay, is that right, James?
It is.
Absolutely. About 1.5. Excuse the noise. There's about 1,500 different videos on there. It's a big resource. So have a look and subscribe, and don't forget. There we go. He's being towed. It's that ATP, I believe. Don't forget to subscribe with get notifications, and then you'll know when we're live. Okay, but we'll put lots of edited videos out and all the rest of it. I've not got the best of glasses on at the moment. Okay, so reading some of these texts, but keep them coming. And some of these are really difficult. So let me see. Myth Hattajaya 96. Hello everyone. Greetings from Myth Hattajaya 96 channel. Happy weekend. Whereabouts are you in the world, young man? I've just gave you the mention. Whereabouts are you? Put it in the chat box. We want to know. Okay, and share the video all over the world. Let's move back, see what our beautifully painted up jumbo is doing at the moment. I know some people that they're absolutely supporting this so well, and it's much appreciated. Some of the people, have been watching it right from the beginning, so you must excuse me when I do go over the same, sort of things. But some people are just joining us this week. Obviously, right now we're at East Midlands Airport. Okay, you can see that from the name of this. Wednesday, we hope to be doing the some flying of fast military jets from RAF Coningsby, which is on the eastern part of the UK. It's Lincolnshire. Okay, getting towards Skegness and that sort of area. It's about probably 30 miles inland. But it's where the RAF Typhoons are based. So we hope to be doing some afternoon into the evening stuff there. So I hope that goes well. Thursday, heading down to Mildenhall / Lakenheath, and we'll be down there for. I might even be there for about a week. Who knows? We just see how everything goes, and. But this coming weekend, it's supposed to be extremely hot in the UK, nice and warm. So, Adrian M. You see, those crazy people, right, in the UK, as you know, we just got to think about the weather. He always says, What's the weather like then, mate? What's the weather like? So come on, tell us what is the weather like over there in Australia, whereabouts you are. I think you told me in Melbourne, Australia. So I suppose it's your winter time over. Well, I suppose we know it's winter time in Australia. So let us know what it's doing. So we've got Chanix due in, as I'm sure you just heard from Fred with his scanner. Time to have a look at the 360 radar to make sure we're not missing anything. What you have to do is click, if you're using the 360 radar every now and again, to save data on his side and your side as well. It does just time out every now and again, so you just have to click the refresh, which is exactly what I've just done. And I'm having a quick look, see what we've got, and absolutely, so heading our way right now. Heading our way right now is the Jet 2 Boeing 737, call sign EX78 Echo. I didn't quite get that from Fred's radio, but we have something that's cleared to do a touch and go. So I wouldn't have thought that would be the 737. It'd be something else. Let's have a look. But only time will tell. We will find out. That's the great thing about these live things. You never know what you're going to get, or who you're going to get, or what you're going to get. Look at this. Hold on. This is crazy, man. There we go. That is such a slope, isn't it? Look at it. Don't fall. I knew it. He's falling over. Oh dear. It nearly went down. There we go. Now, honestly, that wasn't planned. You know, I'll tell you what it reminded me of then. A bit like, hey, some people won't know of him. The kids won't know. Norman Wisdom. That was a good Norman Wisdom then. You can't hear me. What a man. All right. I said that was a good Norman Wisdom impression then. Yeah, I thought you were going to go down the bank. You know, you could have done a few roly-polies, entertained, you know, entertained the 2 million people that are currently tuned in, you know. It's, oh, yes, I wish. Yeah, dream on, mate, dream on. One day. We wish. Now, we're looking, eyes in the skies, eyes on the prize. Let's have a look. Over there, we've got some headlamps in the sky. It's like a car coming in. Let's have a look, come on. I can see it with my eyes, but I can't see it on here yet. Basically, we've got the sun shining right behind us, which does make it a little bit difficult, but there you go. Let's get him right in the middle there. Straight down the middle, we've got him. Okay. So that's our Mr. Jet 2 coming in. And I'm pretty sure somebody said it's coming in from, was it Malaga? I'm sure that's what they said, but I've not got the route on this, so. Currently at the moment, everybody's eating, you know, and got packets of crisps rattling away, and it's alright, my stomach is. Not that I want you to feel sorry for me. Right. Lovely view in the background of the hills over towards, well, not exactly hills, but over toward, I'm trying to think where that would be. You've got absolute due east of here, places like Eastleek and heading towards, I suppose, south of Nottingham. Anyway, less of the chit chat, let's have a look at him. This is just going to zoom in a little bit for a minute. Just want to make sure we're absolutely focused. Then that should be okay. What's just confusing the me with the focus at the moment is because we're getting quite a bit of heat haze because the temperature's gone up quite considerably, so it's just causing that ripple effect, which yeah, I always like to see because it means it's a nice hot warm sunny day. Closely followed behind over, looks like he's just north of Leicester, in between Melton Mowbray and Loughborough. We've got a Ryanair who's going to be popping in just a moment to see us, but I'm sure we've got something else before then. I know something mentioned touch and goes, but we will find out in due course. Okay, meanwhile, back at the ranch on the little box here, on the chat box, let's see what is going on. Loads of messages coming in, and this is absolutely brilliant. Even if you just want to say hi, you know, don't worry about anything technical or anything like that. You know, don't be scared of anybody. Just, if you're, I don't know, if you're a 10-year-old kid, if you're a 90-year-old woman, whatever, just say hi, give us a mention, and say hi, and I'll promise I'll give you a mention. All right? Okay. Phil Rice, I wonder what they are loading and unloading from the Jumbo. Well, you never know, do you? But somebody might know out there, so if you know at all, just leave a message. Say there's I know with aviation enthusiasts, there's a lot of very, very knowledgeable people out there, and some of them probably know more than the actual ground crew, mechanics. There's a lot of very, very knowledgeable people, and that's the great thing about this, to bring everybody together. But never criticize anybody. That's the important thing. Always be nice to people. Always smile, be nice. What more could you ask for? I know some people have posted photographs before and people have just shot them down in flames. Just be nice. And as Captain Tom or Sir Captain Tom would say, just smile and be nice, and that's the most important thing. Right, back to business. It's pretty damn cold, is it, in Melbourne? Ah. I know I saw the message and I just glimpsed past it. I'll do it properly in a minute. Well, that's really nice of it. AITCHA. Just discovered your channel and subscribed. Great commentary. And it's from Links, Lincolnshire. Well, watch out on Wednesday night, RAF Coningsby. That's where we hope to be. I'm just going to spin the camera over. Yeah, great comment. Well, I just banter on sometimes. All it is, it's just a bit of a lark, a bit of a laugh, and trying to be friendly and nice, and that's what we try to do. Okie dokie. just discovered. Yeah, we've just done that. I'm looking for this message from Adrian. I do apologise. Okay, found it. Adrian, fairly cold, but not compared to your winters, meaning here in the United Kingdom. Yeah, I mean, it's not been too bad the last few weeks. The biggest problem we had this last one was from September through to March the 23rd. It rained every single day. And then, as if by magic, they put lockdown in on, I'm sure it was March the 23rd. And the sun came out and we had blue skies for about 6 weeks. It was incredible. But nobody could go anywhere or do anything. Which, something we all did, and at least we can get out a little bit now. The only lucky thing for me, I don't live far from here, but I wasn't doing the live streams then. But there was nothing flying anyway, apart from busy at night with the cargoes. And it was like that all the way through. Very, 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 but in fact busier than normal. Saying the pandemic. Okay, we had to Adrian on Croatia. Okay, Phil Rice. Does the Rolls-Royce Spitfire go up much from East Mids? Okay, I'll answer that in just a second. Alright, so yes, it's been going up the last few days. I'm sure it went Thursday. I heard it buzzing around about early morning. I think it was about 9 a.m. And that wonderful distinctive sound you get. And when it comes into land, that it makes. Brilliant. Sorry about the bumpiness just there. The wind has just caught me. So yeah, that went up on but then on Friday, it went up again, and I'm not sure whether it did an actual practice display or anything, but I know it was buzzing around for a little while. It's a beautiful blue plane, and yes, it's the Rolls-Royce, which is based here. Wonderful. And of course, you always know when that's up by the sound. All right, we will have a look at our jumbo over here. It looks like the those back cargo doors are closed. Let's have a look at the front. That's open, so we'll keep our eyes on that for just a little while, because I know that is creating quite a bit of interest these days. Okay, Port Vickery, catch you all later. Need to pop out for a few hours. See you on Wednesday. Paul, make it a date, mate. Don't be late. Okay. I'm not sure the exact times on Wednesday. It all depends what's going on. You never know. Might get there and we might have the Bob flight, Battle of Britain Memorial flight up. Who knows? Dids 1953. Hi from Dave in London. Dave, lovely to have you on there, my boy. Don't forget, you guys, ladies, whoever, kids, whoever you are, grandparents, subscribe to Airshow World and click the option that says get notifications. You will know when we're live. Some good stuff coming up soon. Adrian M. Sorry, Stowe, internet dropped out, but did you ask a question? No, I was just about the usual thing we talk about in this country, about the weather, but I think you answered that one. But yeah, hope the stream's working okay now for you. And yeah, it's absolutely live. Current time here in the centre of England is 14:47. Right, just about to go to 48. So I would have thought there's probably a 1 minute time delay on this. I've no idea. But But I know normally with the internet it's pretty quick. But what I'm going to do, this is still in the testing stages at the moment with this whole system. Okay. I'm getting different equipment at the moment and testing things. I am, especially with sound. That's what we're going to be working on next. But what I shall do once we've got this all absolutely perfected, I shall be doing a video about what the equipment is required. So if any of you guys want to get out there and do something similar, it's easy. I found it really easy to do, and it doesn't cost a fortune as well. So. But there is a few technicalities to it, as you can imagine. But if you're into anything technical to do with, say, radios or this virtual radar server malarkey and all of that I talk about, virtual radar server, that's where you can see the airplanes on your computer screen, missus. Okay. What I've got on there is lots of different tutorials as well about how to do different things. It's all sort of related with aircraft and radio listening and all that sort of stuff. Okay, so if that's your sort of thing, have a look on there and have a look at a few of these tutorials. I've got a few for radios, like this Bearcat BC, the 15X, great radio that. So if you want to know how to use that, I'm not saying properly because I'm no expert, it's just what I've learnt over the last few years, but to make it easy to use those sort of radios that don't have banks, have this system and groups, have an understanding of that and how to use these quick keys and technical things like that. Technical. That's a lark. Do you know what? I might get in desperate or something, I was going to say filming a Cessna, but it wasn't a Cessna. Every time I see a small light aircraft, I always think it's a Cessna. We will try to find out what it is. Adam Harris, hello. Hello, I'm back. Okay, Adrian M, top man. He's obviously looking at what departures we've got, and we've got looks like a Rome departure coming up, I think, he says. There we go. Uncle Fred, he's not my uncle, by the way. Fred has just popped by again with his radio scanner, and of course I don't want people saying you're not allowed to do radios and all that, radio comms, live stream, well, I'm not. I can't help it if somebody's just walking by with a radio. But I heard from his radio that something's cleared to take off, so we'll have a little look down there. See, you're the man, Ooh, Deboo, Cessna 152, and his registration was Golf Bravo Lima Zulu Papa. See, by the way, Udabu, have you got are you using, did you say earlier it was flight radar you're using, or is it 360? I don't know. Put a message on it. Okay, at the end of the runway right now we've got the Ryanair. Now, is this the one that that Adrian M was talking about that's on its way to Rome? We'll find out. Let's have a look. Radar 360. What is that telling me? Well, it's telling me, I mean, this is how accurate this is. I share to 360 radar, and I only live just around the corner. And it's showing exactly its position on the runway. Brilliant.
Contact 737 Kilo, push and start is approved to face east, and I'll have you clearance when you're ready.
And on this, I'm not going to follow him around. I'm just going to let him go over the top.
Contact 737 Kilo, clearance is for right-hand visual circuits, runway 27, not above altitude 2,000 feet, down to 145.
And away she goes. Tell you what, I will spin round for you. There we go. I'm too kind. And away she goes. Okay, yes, and Adrian M, you're absolutely spot on. Is off to Rome. It didn't in the end. You gave me the wrong info. Went out on the air as well, you know. Yeah, see James, it giving me the wrong information. So, really pleased for you guys up at Prestwick, because we were a bit worried about that at one point when James said it's gone straight to France. But it did, to Prestwick now, yes?
Yes.
Fantastic, so that's great news for you people who are up or made the effort to go to Prestwick. There'd be nothing worse, would there? I mean, hey, if you live nearby, but that's a long way for me to go. Okay, right, I was just having a look at the 360 confirming what Adam. Let's have a look. Wasn't Adam, it was Adrian M. Okay. Yep. KXDN official AN225 is at Prestwick. Wow. You lucky guys. Yep. Would have been nice to see it, but yes. Boeing quadruple 7. He uses ADSB exchange. Very, very accurate and shows all aircraft. Yes, it is. Yep. There's some fantastic programs out there, and that is just another one. I've got a feeling I share my data to them as well. Adrian M, nice footage, Stu. Yeah, well, it's the best I can do at the moment, guys. Yeah, it's okay. I am critical, but of myself only. And I won't be happy until it's absolutely perfect. But we're getting there. It's only the third time going live, and you know, I'll be great. I'm amazed how many people and messages we're actually getting so far. So obviously, some people are enjoying this. Yeah, Boeing quadruple 7. Yeah, is agreeing. Also likes plane finder though. Right. Now, years ago, when all this radar malarkey all first started up, one of the first things was this AirNav, and everybody was going out buying these AirNav boxes, that including me, and the only downside to them, it didn't show, and it still doesn't show from the actual radar box. It's up your own radar box, should I say. Doesn't show the military stuff, because it doesn't do the MLATIN. But if you do share to them, it gives you access to their website. Before, you had to pay for so many different things to use the AirNav stuff, and as I say, the box was really expensive. Then they came up with this thing where you can use just a TV dongle, and that sort of slightly put the spanner in the works. But the company's still going, and they're still doing really well. And they've worked on this, and they have got it's. And I really think it's brilliant. What they've got is this, if you share it to them, you get full access to their, I think it's called AirNav Radar 24, something like. Google it and you'll find whatever, right? But that does show military aircraft as well, pretty much everything. There's not a military filter, as far as I know. You can filter out ADS-B and whatever, and just have the MLAT showing, but then it might miss some of the military stuff that's got the like the tankers. They usually show. If I'm talking double Dutch to some people, excuse me. Some people will know what I'm talking about, I hope. But yeah, it's pretty good now. But what I do like about it, there's an option in there where you can click on the map. You can click on an airport. You click on that airport, and it will show you straight away what aircraft's been in, what aircraft's gone out, what's due to go out, and what's due to turn up. It's a resource. It's right in front of you. I really like that feature. Even put stuff in such as I could be at Mildenhall, for example, and say overnight, wake up next morning, think, oh, did anything come in overnight? You click on it, and it will come up with a list, and anything you missed, if it showed its position or it was MLATing, it will say what came in and what went out and what have you. I don't believe what I'm saying. I don't believe it. I sound so sad. No, it's not sad. It's a great hobby and I enjoy it. So there you go. But I say I'm definitely not a plane spotter. I would call. Well, I'm a bit of an enthusiast. Yes, I like the aircraft. But I have some friends, right? And I'll say he's a wonderful guy, but that man over there, he spends most of his life following aircraft. And but yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy what you do. That's the most important thing I was saying earlier. Everybody's individual. Enjoy what you do, and don't listen to if anybody ever pulls you down. You enjoy it. Okay. KXDN official Mirage 2000. Could you elaborate a little bit more on that? Be much appreciated. Okay. Adrian Am, so in comparison to other airports in the UK, where does East Midlands rank in terms of traffic in and out? At the bottom of the list? No. It's obviously, like everywhere, it was very, very quiet when the height of the pandemic. It's getting busier now. It's not one of the busiest airports for normal daytime, but at night, when the moon comes out, strange things start to happen. And what we have dead opposite us at the moment, obviously, as you can see, you've got DHL, and that is the DHL cargo hub, and that is the second busiest hub in Europe. Yeah, that's when I thought it was the busiest, but apparently Germany's a little bit busier. So they tell me. Okay. If you'd like to see what it looks like inside there, I've got a video. I was talking about these when I used to do official filming for this place here at East Mids, and I used to go in the control tower and film from there and all sorts of stuff, right? Of actually inside DHL. It's a few years old now. I'm sure things have changed a little bit. You'll see the video and you go, hey, there's not much stuff going up there. But it was the early days. But yeah, East Mids is really busy at night. As I can vouch, because I don't live a million miles away, and unless you've got good double glazing, it can be noisy, but I don't complain because I love the aircraft. I was up the other morning Friday morning, beautiful, scorching hot weather. It was got up to about 35 degrees, which is unusual. And 6 o'clock in the morning, Friday morning, amazing. And the wind, no, the breeze was from the southeast at that time, and wow, it was noisy. Bringing the smell of kerosene with it as well. It was like departure day at Waddington Airshow. Miss those days, miss them a lot. Okay, time to get back to this chat box. Still keeping our eyes on an aircraft because I think he's taxiing down. What have we got? Boeing quadruple 7, yes, very nice, thumbs up. Okay, but for me it's got to be a MiG-29 or B-1. Oh, now you are talking my language, my man. Yeah, love. Let's see, did anybody see that double roll that it did? Fairford 2000. What a sight that was. If you want to see that, where it barrel rolled it a couple of times, or was it 2.5 times, whatever. Actually, I think someone was a bit I posted it on it's on the YouTube, and a couple of comments were saying, oh, that was only 1 3/4. But anyway, if you do a search for that, it's quite spectacular. It's about 5 minutes into the video from 2000 at Cottesmore. In fact, that was quite a spectacular weekend. A few people got they got too close to it as it took off on the practice day, and they got slightly burnt. I'll explain more about that in a minute, and where you can actually see that video. A friend of mine has it. And up and away she goes. I won't follow through. Okay. Good friend of mine. Not seen him for a while. We bump into him at air shows, but of course, because there's no air shows as such in the UK at the moment. Jet Noise Forever. That's his YouTube channel. Yeah, and on there it's got that same weekend, and it's called Burnt by the Bone. And what it was, there were lots of people. Oh, it was crazy. They were right at the very end of the runway, right, as the B1 taxied out, but they stayed there, didn't move, and of course, but the B1 didn't go further down the runway. It stayed where it was at the end. So when it took off, well, you can imagine they were scattering all over the place, and I don't think too many people really seriously, I don't think anyway, but it was quite a sight to see, but not the most ideal place to stand. But I think the giveaway for me to not go there was it had been on deployment for a little while at RF Waddington, and at Waddington, at the end of the runway where it was mainly taking off from, they had a hedge all the way along where it, and it was still a good way from where the end of the runway was, but that was totally scorched as if there'd been a fire there. So hey, don't get too close to the bone. Okay. Yeah, what's your favourite aircraft? Let us know. If there's any youngsters watching, just leave a message, say hi, we'll give you a mention. And these knowledgeable people, if you've got any questions, will I'm sure answer any questions you might have. Maybe not me though. Yep. KXDN official. I also like the American diplomats down at Fairford, like B2, B1s, B2s, don't we all? I love them. Great to see they have the U2s going in there quite a bit as well. Yep. Favorite aircraft. Vulcan, now retired. Only one airworthy left. Right, that was DIDS 1953. Yeah, such a shame when they had to stop that flying. Still, and it's now based in a hangar at Doncaster, ex-RAF Finningley Robin Hood Airport, as it's officially known now. But of course, all your old timers, me included, and James and whatever, will always know and love it for RAF Finningley. Boeing 777, yes, can't wait to be at Fairford 2021. Should have some very nice aircraft for the 50th party. Yeah. Keep the toes crossed as well as your fingers. We just hope everything does get sorted. But the huge amount of people that go to Fairford, oh, will it happen? Please let it, and let the world get back to normality. All right. KXDN official Mirage 2000, that's his favourite. Chic Spitfire, that's their favourite. Yep, all. I like them all. What's the Bears' favourite? Concorde. I loved it. You know, if somebody gave me the opportunity of a once in a lifetime only thing to either fly in it or to see it actually take off and fly around or do whatever, right, I would choose the latter. I would choose that. I would love to see it from the ground, just fly around. It was like a swan. Beautiful plane. But I like all aircraft. The flat cap photographer. Okay, nice to have you on there, my boy. Spitfire is overrated. It's just a wonderful plane, you know. That's how I like them all. Hurricane won the war. Well, the facts are there, aren't they? Okay, Hurricane then. P40. Yeah, wonderful plane. Chic. Oh, is that how you say it? Chic. C-H-E-C. Chic. Is East Midlands in Nottingham? Not exactly. No, it's Leicestershire, Derbyshire border. There was a bit of controversy a few years ago. They decided to call it Nottingham Airport, and all the locals, including myself, weren't very happy about that, saying, hey, Derby's nearer. It's in Leicestershire. But yeah, we're right on the border of Leicestershire / Derbyshire. Nottingham is about 8 miles due northeast of here. In fact, not far off where we're looking right now. I mean, that is obviously due east we're looking, but slightly to the left of what you're viewing. There we go. And over the top. There we go. I'll tell you what, let's do a bit of dodgems, Spinderella around, and you can see it. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to where we were. You know, this is driving me crazy, man. Look, that man, that guy there, right, the gnome. I think that's what we're calling for. The gnome over there. The gnome. I mean, I am so hungry. He's just eating. He's eating for Great Britain. But I've got to lose some weight, you know. I've got to get down to my proper weight of 10 stone. There we go, some cyclists going by. Come on, hi guys, give us a wave. Thank you. You noticed it was only the lady that waved at us. Okay. Did I? Chic. Tell me if I'm getting your name wrong. You know, you can. Anyway, thanks for explaining, and hello from Beijing. What time? Pardon? No, you're all right. Thank you. Yep, positive. So that's young Jamesy asking me if I wanted a bun. It's been in his pocket all day. Do you think I would have one of his buns that's been in his pocket all day? No, I'm only joking. He's a top man. It's all sealed in a nice container. Yeah, P40. Nice. Well, Airshow World is absolutely full of so many different aircraft videos, the whole lot. So there's 1,000, I think it's up to 1,500 different videos, and air shows going back, wow, a long time. Including quite a few videos of this famous place in, well, unfortunately it's got famous, but it's quite dead at the moment. There's not much flying through there, I believe, apart from Texans, which is the training aircraft, the propeller plane. Try to keep it basic. Yeah, the Mac Loop in North Wales. The place has been out of bounds for quite a while because obviously we've not been able to drive around and go to Wales. I think you can now, but I don't think there's much flying through this Mac Loop anyway. But have a look and look at some of the low fly stuff that's on there. Fast jets flying through at what, 250 feet, 450 knots, whatever. It's fast and low, and very exciting, and amazing sight to see. It's I think one of the best things right there, there's area, it's called Cadiz. It's the only place I can actually film from. But when you've got something like an F-15 that's in this particular Mac Loop, it's like a roller coaster sound that's reverberating from behind. You can tell probably 5 minutes before it actually comes round to where you are. It's amazing sound. It's quite something. But you have to have eyes like a hawk, because sometimes they can, especially the Hawk planes, the little small jet trainers, they can just fly through before you know it. You have to literally have the camera in your hand all the time, and you could be up there for, I've been up there for 11 hours before and not seen anything. So if anybody does ever go, don't think you're going to see lots of planes. You might be lucky. It's like fishing. I always compare it to fishing. Not that I do fishing. Okay. KXDN, is that 737 or Mark 737, or is it RF? No, it's an Irish one. I'll tell you about it in a minute. There we go, and going through for another circuit. Very wide angle for you. Well, it's keeping us entertained. Right. just looking for the go to comments. Sorry, we've gone just a bit quiet at the moment. Just checking a couple of things, making sure we're all working okay. Let's have a look at the jumbo. Move back over there. Okay. Right, I'll leave that there just a moment. Just.
I'm sorry, that's the question. Do you want transit control airspace to the east?
We do not, thank you.
So we're just a bit quiet at the moment. I'm just checking a couple of things.
Midlands, request a frequency control change to the Midlands. East Mid.
Sorry, special call, say again?
No, that was my unit. So, that was you ever next.
Yeah. Yes.
If a guy called Andy puts a thing on,
Some clear final form.
he might say hi to Stu and James.
Okay. That's Andy, is it?
Yeah,
Andy Brad. Okay. Pardon?
Andy Pratt.
Andy Pratt. That's a good name, that is. Andy Pratt. Okay, we shall look out for Andy. It's all a little bit quiet at the moment. I mean, I can put the camera right at the end of the runway just there. We'll keep an eye on that. Just keep a check on that Boeing 747. But I've just lost my chat box for a moment, so that's why I've gone quiet. I'm just trying to get that back so I can say hi to you all. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, we're back to normal again. I just lost the chat window for a moment. Banging 410s. Why is this plane landed and taken off and then landed again? Yeah, he's just doing circuits. They do lots of training here. I must admit, it's unusual for us. It's unusual for a Sunday. They don't normally do much of that on a Sunday, so it's mainly in the week. But maybe someone knowledgeable on there or has inside information might know. And if they know for sure exactly what he's up to, give us put it in the box just down here. I'll go back to the chat in just a minute because we've got a lot to catch up on that in a short while. We're just checking the 360 radar. I've got to refresh it. Here we go. Because we want to know what we've got at the end of the runway, just about to take off. I don't want to miss it. I think, I mean, by the colour, it looks like a TUI. Yeah, it is. TUI aircraft. Boeing 737. Okay, so we'll go to the chat box in just a moment. Keep them coming. Don't forget, keep sharing because we're going out live. So share it to your Facebook groups. We've got the Boeing 747 Jumbo. It'll be taking off just a little later. So get this sharing and let's get a few more viewers out there. Okay, here we go. Hey, what a great way to spend your Sunday afternoon, eh? Right, we were going to try, because that aircraft that's still in that Boeing 737 that's still in the circuit, I was going to give you some information about it, wasn't I? Okay, well, let's find out. Maybe somebody might have put exactly what it's up to, but anyway, let's see. Okay, well, you probably heard me mention before when you click on these flight radar things. I'm using 360 radar, and you click on them, it shows you where they've been, and where. But this, I love it. Looks like a ball of wool that a cat would be playing with. Just goes round and round and round. But let's try to get some information for you guys what it is. Okay, so the operator is ASL Airlines Ireland. It's Boeing 737 /4M OSF. That's Oscar Sierra Foxtrot. Call sign that is using today is Alpha Bravo Romeo 73K, ABR 73K, and Air Contractors, so Air Contractors Ireland. I hope that helps, but it doesn't really help exactly what he's doing. It's just training, but I was understood a while ago they used to say they can't do training on a Sunday, but because of everything that we have nowadays that's going on, that could be totally different. They'll take it when they can, and here it comes again. Okay, we'll go to the chat box. Now we've got it back up and running again. Adrian, I think he just said, Adrian M, see you later. Yeah, well, it must be getting pretty damn late, that part of the world. I hope you're still there at this moment, but if not, or if you are still there, Wednesday. We're live Wednesday from RAF Coningsby with the fast jets. That's RAF Typhoons. With a bit of luck. Okay. Zoomer boomer. Banging 410S. Okay, thanks. That's all right. Positive climb. Gear up. Yeah, it looks great, doesn't it? They're coming straight at you like that. Love to sit, especially daylight. Once they've cleared that bit of heat haze on the runway, you get to see the gear going up. Yeah. I'm off on one. Adrian M. Yeah, I think he has gone now. But anyway, Adrian M. say, hey Stu, thanks for the commentary and live feed. Thank you very, very much for saying that. It means a lot. It does. It does. Just making sure I've not missed any messages. Okay, that's all good. I think we've caught up. She says maybe it's testing new RNAV equipment. I really don't know, but if anybody does, give us a yell. Anyway, who else is out there? I know there's more people than have put a message in the chat box, so don't be shy. Just say hi, and at least we know you're out there. And I think people are coming in and going out, and what have you. Gosh, hey, you can't be watching this all the time, you know. It's a good old long stream today. Because we're hanging around, wanting that jumbo, which is slightly to the right, Mr. Jumbo. We're waiting for that little beauty to go. Please don't let it be here till 7 o'clock like last week. I don't think it will, because it came in early. Normally its turnaround is a couple of hours, but they are still loading, as I'm sure you can see. What I'll keep the camera on there for you. Alright, see what's what. Okay, so what have we got to tell you? I keep referring to 360 radar. Okay, brilliant program by Philip Lee. If it's all basically what it's called virtual radar. Yeah, and what virtual radar is, it's a way of being able to plot the aircraft that are above you, or even now on the ground, which is great, because if somebody lives near to an airport such as here at East Midlands Airport, and they share to 360 radar or one of these other many different types, FreeDAR, whatever else, right, you can then see the planes taxi round, take off. You know where they all are, and pretty much you're getting worldwide coverage nowadays. It's superb. But you know, you can build your own as well, and if you build your own and share to something like 360 radar, he will give you free access to his fantastic coverage. So it's certainly worth doing. But I mainly just upload because to help all these upcoming people that are doing this sort of thing. I think it's a great resource, and I've had people a few years ago say, is it legal? Is it legal? You're legal to do that? Well, there's no law against it. As far as I'm aware, in several cases it's been really useful, and the aviation authorities have called on it a few times to be able to use it. So you know, it's not doing anybody any harm or whatever, and yeah, everybody seems to be using it nowadays. So it makes this watching aeroplanes a lot more interesting. But to make one of these, again, it's very simple to do. I've got video tutorials on the Airshow World channel. If you just do a search for virtual radar server, I go through all the basic steps right from scratch. Okay, it's a couple of years old, I could probably do with making a new one, but it's pretty much the same thing. And all you need is one of these Raspberry Pis. One of these, yeah, what's a Raspberry Pi, you're asking? Raspberry Pi is a little tiny computer. Now, what daunts quite a few people is because it does come with an interface, right? But it's a case of but I don't know Linux, I don't know computer programming and what have you. But that's not really, neither do I, and I've got mine up and running, and it shouldn't be a limitation at all, because the first thing you do, you buy the Raspberry Pi unit. Then it's as simple as, if you go to FlightAware, that's how I get mine working in the first instance, and there's instructions step by step, and it's so easy. They've made an image file. You just download that image file, use another program, send it to the actual Raspberry Pi unit, and everything's there, done, set up, ready, it works. And I've got my own private virtual radar server thing running with just a couple of people who give me their IP addresses, and yeah, it's our little private thing. I've not got powerful enough computers to do something like 360 radar. I don't know how many servers Phil actually has, but I know he's got quite a few, and it's an absolute full-time job for him to be able to keep this up and running. And thumbs up to you, my boy, you're doing a fantastic job, and we all appreciate it, just like I hope you guys appreciate me being out here today, and hopefully not talking to myself and risking the elements sometimes, i.e. last Friday, yes, with that crazy storm. Have a look at the first page of Airshow World, the YouTube channel. Have a look, you'll see there's a bolt on the little thumbnail for last Friday. There's a bolt of lightning coming down. Wow. So keep the messages coming, and whoops, sorry about that. And whoever you are, wherever you are, we shall give you that mention. I wonder what's happening up there at Prestwick. How long is the AN225, the biggest cargo jet in the world? How long is that staying there? Is it going up in a couple of hours? Is it already up now? I don't know. James and my boy just about 20 yards away from me, giving me the thumbs up. Everybody's out here today getting a free suntan. Banging 410s. Yeah, he's just looked at the video of last Friday. He said that was some wicked lightning that day. Yeah, I mean, I've been criticised by a couple of people, because there's always somebody who's going to try to you know, on these Facebook groups, saying, oh, that's not, because I called it scary, right? And I tell you, I was scared. You know, I can only say what I personally feel, and it was pretty scary at the time. It was funny looking back now, but at the time probably I was more scared about the equipment. But if never be afraid to post anything, or you know, send a message on here, right? You won't get any criticism at all, right? And unlike some Facebook groups who can be yes, but never ever take anything to heart. I'm sure some people, they don't realise they're being like that. Quite often they're trying to give constructive criticism, but never, you know, if you took a photograph from your phone, you know, not everybody's got the most fantastic cameras, whatever. Sometimes it's what it is on the day at the time. And even if you were here right now with your little phone and took a picture of that jumbo in this light, it would look magnificent. So always never be afraid to post something. Banging for, yeah, oh, sorry, I just did that one. Oh right, sorry, yeah, banging 410s. I was here for it when you were live. Hey, you should have come across. Mind you wouldn't have realised I was live at the time. Yeah, should have come across, say, waved, whatever. Don't forget, Wednesday, late afternoon, early evening, RF Coningsby. We should be doing the thing there. How was the batteries? I can't believe the batteries are lasting so long. Again, if you want to know how this setup all works, once I've got it absolutely perfected, I will do a video about how you can get all this going. Takes a bit of effort, a bit of time, but we all get there. He's certainly having a good time today, isn't he? That ASL, the Boeing 737, who's in the blue sky going right over the top of us. Thank you very much. Very high past that time. So from where we are at East Midlands Airport in the centre of England, between Nottingham, Derby and Leicester, it's not particular. Yeah, the main part of the noise is the cars and motorbikes going by, but don't have it on the same volume on Wednesday night. If there's a lot of takeoffs and at RF Coningsby, probably best not to listen on the headphones and turn the volume down. It'll be noisy. Hopefully it'll be noisy. So yeah, as far as the equipment's concerned to do this, we're in the learning stages at the moment, and it seems obviously it's working. Who knows, we could go off at any time because I've only just got to pull a cable out. That's why when I'm panning round with the because we're on the tripod, that's why it can be the wind catches it a little bit every now and again. I'm very mindful that I could pull a cable out and we could lose it, but if that happens, I'll get back as quickly as I can. We're using, it's a little black box to do the live streaming, and it's produced by a company called PCI Express, and they're being really good at the moment. I've said to them, when we've got this perfected, I will do a video for them, and hopefully it will help with because they're an up and coming company. But it's a brilliant little idea, great box, and it doesn't cost mega bucks. So hopefully you guys the other part of the world and what have you might think, hey, that's a good idea, I can do that. Well, you certainly can. But all will be revealed over the next few weeks, and of course, providing this is successful. If I've only got just Fred from Colville watching, I might think different. But it's all down to you guys. If you want this to be a success, post it all over the place, okay? And share it, especially when we're live. Get the people watching and keep this chat box running. In fact, talking of which, it is a bit quiet in the chat box at this very moment, so if you're a bit shy to leave a message, don't be. I will never ever I will always try to give you a mention, provided I see it at that particular time. Okay, Jamesy, wake up! Any idea when that aircraft's going? Any idea what time that jumbo's going? So did it do its usual flight plan? Hong Kong to Moscow, Moscow to East Mids?
Goes to Hong Kong, Moscow, here, then to
Leipzig.
Leipzig,
Yeah, Leipzig. Yeah, yeah,
then back to Hong Kong, I think.
yeah. But all in this, will it be staying at Leipzig for a length of time, like for the crew?
If it stays overnight, I don't know. I'm not quite sure.
Right. Okay. So that's James over there, the man in the know. There we go. He's very knowledgeable. Young God.
What it's done previous
Yeah.
weeks.
You look like Benny Hill. Do you remember Benny Hill, folks? You remember Benny Hill used to do Fred Scuttle? Run. You see, he's got his hat like that because it's very vain. He's a
Gets in the way.
yeah. He's
Put my video in,
yeah.
this gets in the way.
right. He's a man for the ladies, really. You know, he wants to get this suntan, so he looks all bronzed and. Down a little bit. Thank you. Okay, chic. There we go. Let's see if it goes up again, and so we can see the rotation. Looks to me this time as if he's having a... No, he's going to turn this time. If that's what it is, maybe a different aircraft coming in. I think, you know, that's a Ryanair. All will be revealed as soon as he starts turning. Or is it a Jet 2? What is it? It's a Ryanair. See, Fred's only just turned up again, so, and I didn't get chance to look at the 360. I would have known. Nice one. Okay, we're going to pop that back over there because according to Fred we've got something else coming in. I think what we have coming in is the just a moment, is our air contractors, ASL Airlines Ireland, which has been making balls of wool all afternoon. On that circuit, it went a bit wider over towards Swadlincote, Colville, and just left Loughborough area. Around about 2,500 feet. If we look in the distance, we should see it coming back in. But it's the same aircraft that's been doing these touch and goes pretty much all afternoon. The Boeing 737, Boeing 737 4M OSF to be accurate. Currently just under around about 2,000 feet altitude, so we should get a glimpse of it very, very soon. But I know it's entertaining us and it's giving us something else to watch. It's better than just in a blank runway for 3 hours waiting for this Jumbo. Come on, Mr. Jumbo, get your act together. We want to see you take off, boy. So for anybody who's popping in and popping out. Normally, that jumbo is here for about 2 hours, so we were hoping it'd be up by now. The last couple of weeks took off around about, well, last week was late, 7 p.m, but it was late coming in. Let's hope it starts closing those cargo doors soon and we get to see it take off before we lose all the battery power and this wind gets up some more. But I must admit it is quite pleasant at the moment here. Thanks, Fred. Fred's just popped by. You heard his radio just then. And just in the distance, at the moment, yes, I can see that contractor's coming back in. Let's have a look, see where he's going, what he's doing, and for Sheik, if you're still there, we'll zoom right in, see if we can see him do a nice takeoff. I'm just zooming out a little bit on the 360 radar, just seeing if there's anything else on its way in. It doesn't look like it at the moment. There's lots of little aircraft just bobbing about out of Derby and little airfields like that. I'm sure you can hear that wind blowing at the moment, so but it's a beautiful, warm, sunny day, and to be honest, truthful with you, that wind is nice and cooling. So what's he going to do? It looks like he's going to stay on the ground. Yeah, he's moving too slow to take off this time. But yes, the wind is certainly blowing that camera about a little bit, so sorry about that. Now pretty soon, if you just get a blue screen, okay, and it says Airshow World across it, don't worry, we'll be back. All it is, it'll mean that one of the batteries needs changing on the camera. Approximately, what? Well, it's still saying about an hour left, so who knows. Certainly don't want it all cutting off when the ABC 747 takes off. So there's that unmarked, apart from the registration, 737. Yeah, it's very true. Mac Loop is totally a random. Yeah, you just don't know. If you ever do go there, don't expect anything, and if you do see anything, it's a bonus. It's just like going. My analogy earlier was it's like fishing. Think of it like that. And I was lucky. One time I went there, and the video's on the channel, and we I think saw about 35 aircraft. It was amazing, including the red arrows going through. But it was just one of those lucky days. Other days I've been there, saying earlier, for 11 hours and didn't see anything. And when you go home at night, because you've been literally on pause all the time looking to see if there's anything, because the view is so spectacular. When you go to sleep at night, well, certainly in my case, I close my eyes and then all you can see is just the background of the view, which is not a bad thing because it is a beautiful view, beautiful part of the world. Snowdonia in North Wales. No, there's no set date where aircraft practice. It's, yeah, as we just explained earlier, totally random. People said, oh, they publish a timetable on the MOD site, but it means absolutely nothing. It says things like flying between, I don't know, here's an example, between 9:30 and 11 between different days. It's just not the case. I've been there at 8:30 at night, 9 o'clock, even later, and aircraft have come through. Funny story to tell you, funny story in a minute, but it could have ended in absolute tragedy. I was I'd been filming up on the Cat East, came back down to the van, and started hearing this strange sound. It was like a buzzing sound. I thought, what on earth is that? You know, what's this weird sound going on? And I thought it was a fan in the van, but no. I looked outside, and you will never believe it. It was a guy, and he had a drone, but not a small drone. I am talking one of these massive, absolute huge monster things, right? Of course, when it was up in the sky, about 200, 400 feet, whatever it was, right? It was quite small. Anyway, I said, hey, you do realise where you are, don't you? You're in the Mach Loop. What's the Mach Loop, he says. I said, it's the low-fly military area. He said, ooh. He said, how low do the aeroplanes come? What, 2,000 feet? I said, 2,000 feet? I said, try 250 feet. His face went white. You've never seen anybody move so fast. He dropped brought it down as fast as he could, and as he was bringing it down, he said, did it go as low as the ravine up there, the top bit of the rocks? I said, no. I said, oh, higher, that's okay. I said, no. I said, much lower. I said, try halfway down. He was bringing the thing down quick as he could. Down it was coming, and as it came down, it was so huge he had to get two hands holding on to this massive, great big drone. Anyway, he was really worried. I say he went white. He said, oh no, he said, the MOD will be after me for this. He didn't know. I think it was, I'm not sure what country it came from. He wasn't from the UK. I think it was Australian maybe, or whatever, who knows. But anyway, brought it in, put it in the back of this, it filled the whole of had all the seats down, filled the whole back bit of it, popped it in. An amazing piece of kit. And then, lo and behold, and this was about 7 o'clock at night, about 10 minutes later, two Hawks, came straight through. He was still there, beggar's belief. So, yeah, for anybody flying these drones, check where you're doing it. Wow. Okay. Hope that story didn't bore you too much, but it was quite funny at the time. Right, back to you guys. Remember, this is not about me. This is about you guys, right? Enjoying yourself, putting messages on here, and enjoying the aeroplanes. And don't forget, Wednesday night. Okay. Okay, CS Aviation, Ryanair from Rhodes, very nice, is due in 16 minutes. He sent that message around about 6 minutes ago. Alright, so that should be 10 minutes out. Chic, hey, you're still there! How nice! Did you see any Eurofighter Typhoons there? Well, if you tune in on Wednesday afternoon, early evening, you should see plenty of Eurofighter Typhoons, because we're going to be filming from the main training base in the UK at RAF Coningsby. That's Wednesday, okay? So I hope you've subscribed and clicked the get notifications, because you'll know when we're live. Alright, and then we're off down to Mildenhall, and to let you know what Mildenhall is all about, that's a US Air Force base, and what they have there, they have several things based, but mainly it's the 100th, let me get it right, the 100th Air Refueling Wing, that it's based there. So basically these tankers, KC-135s, they take off and refuel fast jets, all sorts of missions all over Europe. Sometimes it can be quiet, other times it can be really busy. And also they have other US Air Force squadrons there as well. The US Navy are there with their V-22 Ospreys. And from Thursday I hope to be getting some video for you guys from there, and that will be live as well. So keep an eye open for it. There you go, Chic. I hope you like that takeoff. I'm just going to let it go. There we go. Our Jumbo over there, the ABC Jumbo, he's still got that cargo door open. I'll let you have a look at that for a while. Leipzig. Okay, so when that ABC Jumbo takes off, he'll be going off to Leipzig, staying there, and then heading back. Okay, thanks. Oh, nice. Really nice to get these messages. I'm going to do for just a couple of minutes, because I'm going to fade in a minute with starvation. So I'm going to keep the camera rolling just there for the moment. Okay, and I shall be back with you guys in about 2 minutes. But everything will still be keeping live, okay? Unusual for a Sunday.
It is, yes. It is. So how many people are there? Oh, you don't know.
I've got 50 in the chat.
50, yeah.
well, I don't know if you heard that in the background, but James was just having a quick word, and yeah, it's as simple as crew training. That's what White Aircraft is doing. Banger 410. All right, yep, it's all right. Your message wasn't shown, but I'll let it show. Automatically, YouTube blocks some messages sometimes because it said FU on it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just the registration. Let's have a look, shall we? Well spotted though, young man. Very well spotted. So yes, the aircraft that's been in the circuit all day, and he looks like he's probably going to go later. He's just changing crew at the moment, and it's simple as crew training. So thank you, Jamesy. Lol. Shit. Lol.
Romeo Charlie, London, understood. Boeing Delta turn off heading 360 degrees.
360,
Okay, the end of the runway. Let's get that little beauty taken off. Okay, so have you got that menu thing on again? That's so annoying. Whereabouts how we're filming this at the moment, I've had to keep the I've got too much equipment anyway as it is, but I've got to keep it as portable as possible. Next week I hope to have somebody helping me a little bit more, so there's going to be hopefully things will improve as we go along. That's the plan. Yes, CS Aviation, FU is part of the registration of the aircraft. Yeah, I would I zoomed in, but yeah, I've not got the best of eyes, but hopefully you guys saw it nice and clearly. Is it wishful thinking from me, or is that jumbo looking like it's not long to go? We'll have a look in a second. Thanks very much. Yeah, banging 410s. You're doing a great job. Yeah, well, it's going to stick with this. It's going to get better. Got a few, lots of different things to help improve everything. The sound. Well, I'm not going to explain too much at the moment. I will do this video when all the kit is up and running. But yeah, some good ideas on the way, so it should get even better. But we'll find out over the next few weeks, months, whatever. If you guys keep watching, I'll keep going. Simple as that. It's all down to you guys to make this a success. And we're ready for takeoff. And again, obviously very, very light on the fuel, which you would be if you were staying in the circuit. Look at that, so high already. Whoa! And coming into land, just looking for the lights. I can see them with my eyes, so I should be able to see them with this easily. And there we go. Now, if you like looking at aircraft directly straight down the runway, yeah, one of the best places that we used to go to, you can't go in there anymore because there's too many restrictions there. They don't allow people. But for about 50 plus years, you used to be able to go on the heath at Farnborough. And when they were taking off towards you, was the most incredible sight. Have a look at some of the videos that I've got on there from Farnborough, especially the ones, I think it's called head-on shots from Farnborough. Absolutely brilliant. But the last time I filmed from there was lots of security around. Everybody was fine, keeping an eye on us, and it was okay. But unfortunately, I think it was that same year or the year after, that terrible accident happened with the Hunter that crashed at Shoreham. And since then, well, it's caused a lot of problems at air shows. And of course, you're not allowed anywhere near that anymore. Or at least, there's certainly no Farnborough this year anyway, and I'm sure if there had been, it would have been the same situation, which is a great shame, because the view was just amazing. Because when you zoom something in, it pulls everything else in, because those hills you can see in the background, they're obviously much further away than what they appear, because we're zoomed into that Ryanair. So, in other words, when we were looking straight down the runway, we'd have, say, an Airbus A380 literally taking off. Coming into land. Yeah, but then immediately there'd be another, and it was just the most fantastic sight. You'd see them all lined up together, because you were pulling all the aircraft in. So have a look, check it out. I think you'll like it. There's a very spectacular takeoff of the red arrows on there as well. Absolutely, literally coming straight at the camera at the same height and then just pulling up. I wonder why they don't let us go there anymore then. But no, seriously, for years and years there'd never been any problems, but the security is so tight now. But of course, no Farnborough this year. It would have been Farnborough's year this year. Yes, it would, yeah. And because that normally runs straight after Fairford every other year. But I believe Duxford, unless that has now changed, should still be on later in September. But as you all know, well, if you're from the UK anyway, the government have changed the rules again slightly. There was supposed to be 5,000 people at glorious Goodwood yesterday, allowing spectators for the first time at the horse race meetings. But at the very last minute, the government put this new statement out, and that stopped all of that. So, but hey, they know best. Yep. We will see. We will see. But anyway, things are easing, and in the UK things are getting better, and at least we can get out and about and do a bit of filming and hopefully entertaining you guys just a little bit. Huge amount of messages we've had today in the chat box, so thank you very much. Thank you very much. But we still want more of these messages coming in, so for anybody just watching it and too shy to shy, don't be, just leave a message and say hello. So, is this that Ryanair, or is it our friend in the skies who's been flying around all day? It's our friend who's been flying around all day for more crew training. Up you go, boy! Very unusual for a Sunday, but we're not complaining. Wham bam. So then, yes, we were going to... Hang on. We were going to have a look at the registration of that ABC over there, so let's have a look. Let's put an extra bit of oomph on that. Let's have a look. There you go. You can see it. Okay, so hopefully that answers the question. Meanwhile, down at the sharp end, let's have a look. Are they putting the pushback on? I think I can hear the engine starting up, so with any luck that might be going soon. It's currently 18 minutes past 4 UK British summer time, so hopefully that'll be going pretty soon. So come on guys, share this about, let them know that Jumbo's going to be going up soon, so yep, get a few more people going. Anybody that's fallen asleep, come on, kick, give them a quick slap, give them a kick. Say, hey, wake up. Hi from Beijing. What's it like in Beijing today? What is the time in Beijing? More to the point, goodness gracious, can't you sleep? What is going on with you? Are you on a night shift or something? It must be I don't know, Beijing, what time? What, 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock? Let me know. But I am not complaining, because it's great to have you on here. And I mean that most sincerely, folks. No, seriously, it's really good. Train Fan 1983. Okay, you'll have to explain that one to us a little bit more. Obviously you like trains, and 1983, was that when you were born? Maybe. Anyway, it says, hi guys, it's Lisa watching from Grantham, Lincolnshire, England. Yeah, well, it's lovely to have you on here, so thank you very much for saying hi. And anybody else, don't be afraid, put a message in, say hello. Okay, interesting. Okay, I live in a small town 10 miles from Beijing, and that's the airport. Nice one. It is, isn't it? That jumbo. Let me zoom out a minute. Sorry about that. I do apologise. Yeah, it's a lovely colour, isn't it? Especially with the sun that's shining on it, which it's been out for most of the day. There you go. You can see it being pushed back right now. Here we go. Let's have a little look. Very good. Right, so he's on pushback. I'll do a couple of quick messages. Oh, thank you very much. So in Beijing it's almost midnight now. Well, thank you, and you shouldn't have to wait much longer, because that should be taking off probably within the next 5 or 10 minutes. He's just got to taxi down, probably do some checks and what have you. So let's hope that's in the next 10. Okay. Hi Lisa, welcome along. Chris from Sheffield. See, there's such a friendly bunch here. Joan Faraday, hello from Barnsley, watching you live, and got Manchester traffic flying overhead. Well, that's fantastic. It's really nice to have you put in the message there, Joanne, and everybody else. Just say hi. I shall give you a mention. And it's train fan. I'm a train fan, and 93 was the year I was. But you see, I was spot on, wasn't I? It was pretty obvious. And 1983, the year you were born. Wow. You're making me feel old, you know. But yeah, 1983. That was a great year. Well, good and bad. There were some bad things as well in 83 personally, but also there were some fantastic things. So yeah, whenever I see 1983, it rings a bell in the jigsaw brain of mine. Fred's turned up with his scanner radio. I know it's not supposed to be going out, but I can't help it because he's so close to me. KEV, hello, just down the road from Leicester. Nice to have you on here. Yeah, CS Aviation, making me feel old too. I know, 1983. 1983. I went to the British Grand Prix for the very first time that year. Saw Alain Prost win. And then we had the great Nigel Mansell era. Brilliant stuff. By the way, don't mention the Grand Prix on here, okay? I'm going to watch it when I get back. I prefer to watch it on when it's been recorded on the media box, so I can skip through to the if there is any good bits. It's not Fred this time, it's young Jamesy coming very precariously along. That's it. And some more cyclists going by. Say hi! Hi! So right, some cyclists. I always try to say hi to them. Yep. No way! You see, of course, yeah. Do you know, 1983, it only seems like yesterday. It's 36 years ago. You're 36. Oh man, that's crazy. Okay, thanks Kiwi. KEV, don't give the game away about the Grand Prix. Say I shall be watching that. Been watching that. Annoying the family very much when they want to watch something else. By the way, a couple of minutes ago, if you heard the aircraft that went over, it was only just the one that's been entertaining us all afternoon. And of course, I've kept it on the jumbo because I know it's it's what we've all come to see today.
Golf Lima Bravo, Roger, okay, remain outside control airspace, call 4553.
Outside 4553, copy the weather.
Well, according to my battery, I've got 17 minutes before the battery goes dead. I'm going to keep a very close eye on that. If you do see a blue screen and it says Airshow World, don't fret. I will be just changing batteries over and getting back live, and it will only take a couple of moments for that to happen. I will be keeping a close eye on it. So we need that jumbo to get his skates on, unhook from the front with that pushback vehicle, which you can see. Okay. That is a sure pure example of how big that monster is. Great comments, love them to bits. Okay. CS Aviation, I'm 65. We need a calculator to work mine out. He was born in 65. Okay. Lol, I won't. Kiwi, I won't. Alright. KEV, I'm 65 too, lol. And CS Aviation, nice one. Oh, you can't beat it. See, you're only as old as the person you feel. No, you're only as old as you feel. So, hey, sometimes I know what you're going to say. Yeah, sometimes I feel 90. Yeah, I know. When you wake up, yeah, too many ciders the night before. Yeah, I know.
Take up the hold and climb to altitude 4 airspeed.
Clear to Echo Mike Echo, climb 4,000 feet on the QNH 1015, government fuel level.
Which service to require? I'm just confirm your altitude now on the QNH 1015.
Good old Fred, the man from Colville, has popped by with his, so that's why you can hear some radio chitter-chatter in the background at the moment. Nothing interesting, so that's why I'm just talking over it. It was just some small aircraft. We're interested in this jumbo, so come on. Still not had anybody donate me that Coca-Cola yet. This is bad. Janet Lowe, lovely looking bird. It certainly is. Chic, why don't 747s have head-up displays in the cockpit? Well, I'm sure somebody might answer that question. Suppose they're oldish plane now. A lot are being retired. Maybe some upgrades might have. I really don't know the answer. But as I've said, there's a lot of knowledgeable people on here, so they might be able to give you the answer. I certainly won't be able to. I'm just an enthusiast.
Roger, just before you go, keep a good lookout, traffic a couple of miles you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Bravo report.
Now that does look
Enter
nice
Echo.
with that sun glinting off it. Beautiful sight.
Tango Zulu, can I just double check, are you IFR or VFR?
VFR, Golf Tango Zulu.
Oh, Tango Zulu.
And no doubt our very own Brendan right next to me took some nice shots there. Got some good shots? Yeah.
Nice lights just there.
Fabulous. That's Brendan, who we showed you earlier. The young man over there taking a few pictures. Don't forget, guys, if it does go blue screen, just don't worry, it will be back on. It's saying 10 minutes on the batterie, so come on, taxi down there and let's get you taking off, because I'd rather not risk losing the connection at this point, but if it does, it will be back on. I'm talking about the battery. How long does it last? Hello, Phil Rice too. Is there a rail freight depot that goes into the EMA complex? Well, yeah, not actually directly into East Meds at the moment, but when we are looking directly down the runway, if you look over to the left hand side, which you'll see when the jumbo gets on the runway. Okay, so if the battery was going to go, that was the best time for it to go. You should have seen the blue screen, but now we should be back live. Someone could just put a message in the little chat box for a second just to confirm that you are actually all back live with that, because I really don't want you guys to miss this. Yep, okay, so come on, bang in for, let me know that this is back live again. It should be. If the battery was going to go, that was the best time. Yeah, we are back live, I'm absolutely sure of it. But yeah, if one of you guys can just confirm that. So what I was saying, Phil Rice, yeah, when we get to the room, when it gets on the runway, if you look to the left hand side, you will see there's some big buildings, and that's where Amazon is and all the rest of it, and there's a rail freight. That's where it goes into, just there. Yep, you're back. Well, that, you see, again, this is all, it's only the third stream, and I've been going for hours now, so it didn't do bad, the camera battery, to keep going that long, and hopefully everything else will keep going, because it's all working off batteries. You know, the internet connection, the little box that feeds to the internet. So it's so I was a little bit worried earlier about changing the battery, just in case it didn't come back. But yeah, back. Okay, Joanne, thank you very much, and KEV as well. Thank you, much appreciated. Okay. So, what I'm going to do when this is taken off, I'm going to say adieu and all the rest of it, and say thank you very much. I'll do all the thank yous before I do actually completely shut down. But just while the jumbo's going down there, it's a bit quiet. We have got another plane actually going through, but I believe that's our friend who's been flying around all day, so we'll keep our eyes on that one. Quick run through If you've been here all afternoon, God bless you. God bless you. It's much appreciated, you know, and you deserve a medal. Next week, Wednesday, for anybody that's, this is for the benefit of anybody just joining in, Wednesday, RAF Coningsby, late afternoon into the evening. That's the plan. God willing, weather willing, aeroplanes willing, we should be there. That's Wednesday. From Thursday, Mildenhall and bobbing between Mildenhall and Lakenheath. I'll be down there for around about a week, or as long as I can get a pass out for. Okay, so hope to get some good stuff. It is quite spectacular as the sun sets, especially at this time of year down there, so look out for that. All right, and of course y'all know what I'm going to say. All right, subscribe, click notifications, you'll know when I'm live. Okay, one guy said the other night, hey, I can't do it, it won't let me. It's saying that it's not for kids and whatever. Maybe they had their age put into the box. That was probably the reason, because yeah, I tried it the other day and it does work. Just making sure we got that focused okay. I think we're okay at that. Okay. So we should be ready for takeoff very soon. Okay, we're just going to wobble for a second, all right? Because we want to get a nice shot of this. So let's see what we're going to do. There we go, we've took it off the tripod. And as I've explained earlier, this camera comes into its own when it's handheld. Okay, I'm going to keep quiet for you. Now I'm telling you, that was low. When that came over, that was low, and it was I know video, it's second best to seeing it actually live here. Well, you are live, but to actually be here, which is stunning. That was something. I'm going to move it away because it's going right into the sun at the moment. Okay, it's going to go wobbly for a second, because we're going to go back on the tripod just for a minute, so sorry about the dodgems. Let's move back down there. We'll zoom out. I said zoom out, not in, you fool. Okay, yeah, Phil, look over there. So that's where your rail freight is, over there. You can see the big Amazon buildings and all the rest of it, okay? I'll just leave that there like that for the moment. Okay, so if anybody wants to leave a last quick message before we switch off and I do all my thank yous and all that malarkey, please do right now, and I shall quickly give that message. But don't forget, we'll see you Wednesday evening. Let's just have a check. Yeah, KUV, nice. Yeah. Round of applause, thank you very much. Rotate, V1, rotate, nice one. That thing's amazing, it certainly is, and with this light we've had today, it makes it even extra special. Operated by Maritime Transport, no less, at the container terminal. Right, is it? Right, thank you. Take it that is the what we're talking about, the other end of the runway. Yay back. Okay. So yeah, you've got about 2 minutes if you want to say hi to anybody or leave a message before we actually go off air. So yeah, please do that right now. But quick couple of thank yous. Say hi to the gnome over there. There you go, look, he doesn't know I'm talking about him. There's the gnome. He's looking at his videos, look. Or is he scanning, looking at his scanner? Oh no, he's calling. No, I tell you, you never know who he's calling, do you? And keeping me company today has been a real nice gentleman. That's Brendan, just there. Give us a wave, Brendan. Real nice chap. Met today and gave me the info about the ABC 747 being a little bit earlier, so he was my saviour. And to all the usual crew out there, thanks very much. Phil, hi to you, mate, and keep up the great work with your airband UKAF. I gave it a good mention earlier, which I will do again on Wednesday. And also Al Jones down there in Merthyr Tydfil. I don't know whether he came back on, but if he did, salute to your boy. We'll catch you later. He loves East Mids Airport, and don't we all? There we go. Hello. Wow, you're going fast, man. Hey, he's a fast. Is it Bradley? There we go. I'm just giving you a quick look around what this place actually looks like, because yeah, it's okay leaving it in one position all the time, but there we go, a complete view of where we are. And there we go, there's the approach lights for when they are using 09, and we're in the distance over there. I'm not zoomed in enough to see it, but you've got the hills of the beautiful Derbyshire Peak District, which is not too far away from here, probably about, as the jumbo jet flies, about 20 miles away. Okay, listen, thanks very, very much to everybody for tuning in, watching, and putting up with all this silly banter that this crazy person me comes out with. I hope it's not too much, but anyway, see you Wednesday night. Okay guys, take care, stay well, be healthy, stay safe, as they say, be good. Thank you for streaming, says she. That's an absolute pleasure. Thank you for watching. Janet Lowe, thanks for the stream. Catch you in the week. Thank you. Yeah, KEV, shame, won't be flying much longer. Nope. And some message I think I've accidentally hidden, and I do apologise for that. HA, can't wait for Wednesday. Yeah, me too. Fingers crossed. Let's hope that weather's kind to us, and I might get there a bit earlier, and you never know, might see the Lancaster or something. You just never know. Yeah, banging 410s. Take care. Bye. Thank you. And yeah, that's just about it. Just leaves me to say, don't forget, subscribe, and keep sharing the videos. You can watch the hot. Hey, you'd be crazy, man, but you can watch bits of this back. It's easy enough to do. It'll be live, and sorry, it'll be edited and all that. Not edited, it will be put. YouTube will do it automatically, but we hope to put a small little edit together with the jumbo landing from the other side of the runway, and the takeoff as well. So that will be edited down. Might get that on tonight or tomorrow morning. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much. Have yourself a great what's left of Sunday, depending on what part of the world you are, and keep safe. From the bear and the gnome over there, take care. Yeah, give us a wave. Say bye to everybody. Hello, Mom. Right. Say bye. Boogie. See you Wednesday, gang. Bye now. Thanks, Phil Rice. There's a chopper buzzing around there at the moment. Hey, have a look at my Thunderbirds video, right, from 2000. Listen to the radio comms on it. The video starts off with an F-18 taking off. Listen to the radio comms on it. You will love it. It's really funny. The way the Americans talk from the Thunderbirds is they're saying, there's a helicopter buzzing around, it's making me nervous. Have a look at it. The radio comms on that are brilliant, especially when they do their bit where they take off and they do their whatever they do. I'm not going to say anymore. Wednesday, be good. See you then. Bye.